Hey, Pardon My Take listeners, you can find every episode on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Prime members can listen ad-free on Amazon Music. On today's Pardon My Take, we have our good friend, recurring guest, Julian Edelman, back in studio, previewing Championship Sunday, catching up with him. He stopped dodging us. We're going to talk about the games as well. Some coaching hiring in the NFL that has happened. Nathaniel Hackett has a job, so shout out him.
Yeah, nice guy.
Yeah, really nice guy. And we will also do Firefest, getting ready for Championship Sunday. We only got 3 games left, so get excited. And it is brought to you by our friends at Game Time, the exclusive ticketing partner, Barstool Sports. They cracked the code on how to score deals on last-minute tickets. And right now, Game Time has a special offer for the big game. All users, not just first-time users, all users can get $100 off their big game ticket purchase with Barstool 100. So check it out. Game Time has the best prices out there. I'm going to look right now. I'm not going to look at the big game. I'm going to look at the medium-sized games that are coming up this Sunday. So let's see. What is Kansas City? What are we thinking the get-in price at Kansas City is for the AFC Championship?
At Burrowhead?
Yeah. At Burrowhead.
I think it's going to be... Well, Billy, you're the expert on superfans and Kansas City prices.
I'm going to do the flash deal.
I'm guessing 700.
Okay.
I'm guessing $450 for the lowest price.
All right, so get in price $234 on Game Time, and the flash deal, I just found one that's section 105, row 35, $443. That's pretty damn good.
That's great.
That's
good
pretty damn
town.
good. So download the Game Time app or go to the website, enter your email and redeem code PMT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. And if you're going to the big game in a couple weeks, get $100 off your purchase with code BARSTOOL100. Even if you've bought tickets with Game Time before, that's for everyone, $100 off with Game Time, the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Do it right now. Get tickets for this week, get tickets for concerts, get tickets for hockey games, basketball games, everything with Game Time. And if you're going to the big game, $100 off with Barstool 100. Okay, let's go.
Now in the street there is violence, and a lot of work to be done. No place to hang out or washing, and then I can't blame all on the sun. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to
It's Pardon My Take,
Electric Avenue,
presented by
and then we'll
Barstool
take it
Sports.
higher.
Welcome to Pardon My Take. Today is Friday, January 27th, and we have Championship Sunday coming up. Oh, my God. I'm so excited for these games. PFT, this is the closest spread, so both games are under a field goal since 1998.
I love it. And spreads don't really matter in the playoffs.
They don't,
That's what we've realized. If you're going to take an underdog, take them straight up.
But it feels good to have 2 games that on paper
And then
feel like they should be close, great games.
the Kansas City game, I couldn't help but notice the look on Max's face when he saw that the price to get in was only, like $200 or something like that. In your mind, you thought, like, what a disgusting sports town, because in Philadelphia it's like $1,000. In Philadelphia to get in, only the 3 richest kings of Prussia are able to afford tickets to this game.
Yeah, I mean that was a crazy number that I heard you say.
All right, well, let's, what?
No, it's $610 standing room.
Oh.
I just know that.
Just off the top of the
Just
head.
off the top.
And why don't we start with that game? So we'll get to coach hirings and some rumors going around about quarterbacks after that. The Eagles hosting the Niners, the Link, Brock Purdy, the 5th rookie ever to start a championship game. All 4 before him, 0-4.
Yeah, no rookie has ever started a Super Bowl.
No rookie has ever started a Super Bowl. I'm going to pull up the list of the 4 before him. It's Mark Sanchez in 2009.
Great quarterback.
2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Joe Flacco in 2008.
Elite quarterback.
0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. 2004. I set you up for that one. 2004.
He's great.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Big Cat, fact or fiction, you learn more from making a mistake
That's true.
than you do from a success.
That's a fact.
He became a genius after that game.
2004, Ben Roethlisberger. In 1999, Sean King for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Brock Purdy is trying to be the first rookie starting quarterback to get to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Brock Hard. I think he can do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And it's going to happen in the link, and it's going to be loud. It's going to be rowdy. Is it going to be cold? Because that is, we always forget San Francisco, kind of California boys.
Max doesn't even know.
California boys. Can
How
they
are you
go
not
out and win
factoring
the
this
cold
in?
Weather doesn't matter.
Cloudy, 52 high, 39 low.
So
Okay.
not that cool.
It's gonna be-
20% chance of precipitation as of Thursday afternoon.
It's going to
Things
be
could change.
it's going to be a very gray day in Philadelphia. That much is for certain. A nice gray football day
You know
in
what that
January.
is? That's perfect for an ass beating.
Someone's getting their ass beat.
Someone's getting their ass beat.
I don't know who's going to get their ass beat.
What? So you think the Niners are going to do the ass beating?
I think somebody's going to get their ass kicked. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know which side of the ass kicking. I want the 49ers to be doing the ass kicking. I want it to be Philadelphia's ass that gets kicked. No disrespect to your future bet, Big Cat. I do have a future on the Niners that I put in back in December. It's not what you're working with, but I can't root against my own.
fair is fair.
I can't root against my own future unless
I could pay you to cash out.
unless I decide to hedge out,
Yeah.
which I might yet do. But as of right now,
What if you got a free bet
as
from
of
me?
as of right now, I still have the bet in there. I'm going to be riding it because we got our good friends Kyle Shanahan and George Kittle.
Listen, unlike Hank, I didn't go against my good friends. I put mine in August, so who would have thought that we'd get here and the Eagles and the Niners with Brock Purdy would be in the NFC Championship game. If the Niners end up winning, I will be sad in the moment, but very happy for my dear friend George Kittle. Sorry, Max. I'm speaking facts right now. I'm not an Eagles fan.
No, I will not be happy.
I know. It's
for them.
different for you. You're a fan, so there's a different, I will be sad that I lost, very sad, crying and be like, oh, boo-hoo me, I'm the worst.
Yep.
But then I will wake up in a week from then and be like, oh, we get to have Kittle on the show, week of PMT.
So when Max roots for his team as a fan, it's okay, but when I do it, it's illegal.
The Cowboys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
By the way, I did, I don't, really ever look at the comments, but I was curious what Stephen A. Smith, the people were saying, and I chuckled very hard in the YouTube comments when someone said the reason why PMT is the best is they got Stephen A. Smith on the show and they just found a roundabout way to make him make fun of Hank. And it was like, yep, we had a good 10 minutes there just having Stephen A. Smith look in Hank's eyes and being like, the Cowboys are a joke.
I couldn't explain anything.
yeah,
It was way too long
I
of an
get the George
explanation.
hanging up.
Yeah.
It's like we could have the best, the biggest person in the world. Stephen A. Smith's pretty high up there.
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
We'd
I
still
don't know who'd beat him.
Yeah, and we'd still find a way to just make it be like inside jokes at Hank's expense.
Yeah,
will never
and he
change.
delivered, and that's what
Yeah.
really woke Stephen A. Smith up when he got on the couch. We were just like, that right there, that's your mark.
Well, we forgot
that's your target.
We forgot too that all you have to do with Stephen A. Smith is just congratulate him on a Cowboys defeat because he you heard it.
He by putting them number one, he
did it.
defeated them. this
It was a
year.
setup the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time. All right, so I love this. This game's gonna be so much fun to watch just because I really do think that these are the most talented teams and every matchup, the Niners defense has been incredible. The Eagles offensive line has been incredible. The Niners offense has been incredible. The Eagles defense has been historic. There's every which way, it's strength on strength, and it's just going to be fucking awesome to watch.
It's gonna be a good uniform matchup too. I'm very excited to see that. I think that what I'm most excited about in this game is the potential for the Niners to win. Brock Purdy goes to the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy wins a Super Bowl as he just becomes Mr. Relevant at that point.
The most
you
relevant.
drop the IR from his name, and then the discourse that will happen after that we kind of danced around a little bit with Kirk Herbstreit, which is there will be people that say, turns out you don't need to have a great quarterback to win a Super Bowl. So maybe the new market inefficiency is paying quarterbacks too much or going out there to try to get a superstar quarterback. Maybe teams should just focus on getting average quarterbacks in the future because the Niners did it. Of course, the Niners would be an outlier of all outliers to that situation. But some people would actually have the take that, like, the quarterback position is not important anymore in today's NFL. I'm just looking forward to having that discussion.
We did have that discussion a little bit. Remember when the Seahawks won? And it was like the key to winning in the NFL is draft a quarterback not in the first round and then build around him.
Yeah.
It's like, that if you can find the right quarterback, not in the first. I mean, Jalen Hurts is also exactly. Max was just looking at me like, "Are you going to not mention Jalen Hurts?"
Well, I mean, he's a great quarterback.
No, but he's not getting paid that much.
Oh, of course.
Like he's the exact same thing as
exactly
Brock
what
Purdy.
he just said.
Yeah,
exactly what he just said.
Of course, that's true. If you have a quarterback on their rookie deal that you're not breaking the bank for, then that's
the
easier.
extreme level.
It's easier to build around. I'm saying that there will be the take of, like, you don't need a great quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts, if the Eagles win a Super Bowl, the narrative will be Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback that won a Super Bowl.
It's actually the old narrative versus the new narrative because Jalen Hurts is the Russell Wilson model. Don't draft a guy in the first round. Hope you hit big with him, which the Eagles have hit big with Jalen Hurts. Build up the rest of the team before you have to give him the big payday.
Yeah.
Versus the new model, just draft the last guy in the draft.
Yeah. Just take the last guy in the draft, the one that's overlooked by everybody else.
Take literally the last guy in the draft. Billy, I know what you're thinking. Sam Ehlinger doesn't work in this model.
I know. I was thinking as well, I'm rooting for Brock and the Niners because Brock has a chance to totally erase Tom Brady's narrative and legacy. If he wins a Super Bowl,
Just one?
No, like a bunch. This is the beginning.
If he wins 7.
Okay,
if he wins
Agreed.
7,
Agreed.
he would have a better. It's going to be a long shot, but it would be possible.
Every quarterback this weekend has a chance.
No, he
to
doesn't.
beat their
No, he
legacy.
doesn't.
Yeah,
He
they
was
do.
drafted Mr. Irrelevant. He would be like totally erase Tom Brady's underdog story because it's even bigger underdog story.
Okay.
And it would.
But wouldn't you say Patrick Mahomes also has a chance to erase Tom Brady because if he wins more Super Bowls than Tom Brady, he'd be the best quarterback of all time?
Right, but the
Don't you say
underdog
Joe
story-
Burrow
No,
also
Big
has
Cat-
a chance to beat Tom
He
Brady?
wouldn't.
Because
Big Cat, he would be the best. He would be the best football player who happens to play quarterback
That's
of all
true.
time.
Yeah,
No, but-
Joe Burrow also feels like he could be, if he wins
Right,
7.
Right. But Mr. Irrelevant winning 7 Super Bowls is totally going to erase
And listen,
Tom Brady.
Billy, I would say you're getting ahead of yourself, but to win 7, you got to win 1.
Exactly.
So, got to get that first one.
But
Baby
it's the
steps.
beginning.
No one's ever won 7 Super Bowls without winning 1.
It's true. It's hard to be an all-time great without first being good.
Yes, exactly.
But he has a chance. Like he
Yep,
has
you're
some
right.
bait.
also
Right,
they would have to
technically-
win 8.
Yeah, what would he be? Like, it would be like a marathon in Brock Purdy if he won a Super Bowl this year would have finished like the first half mile.
Yeah, but it was like, Mr. 199, like this guy's Mr. Irrelevant.
Mr.
Yeah.
199.
So you're just doing this out of Tom Brady spite.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. Listen, that's a fair take. As long as you admit where it's coming from, that's a totally
Absolutely.
fair take.
completely erased Tom Brady's legacy.
He's
like he never was here.
Billy football is going to yeah, those Jets losses never counted if Brock Purdy can win 8 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I mean, retroactively, how many more AFC Championship games do the Jets get to?
No, because the
like
2 they
3.
went to, they didn't go against
But also,
They actually beat the Patriots.
at the same
yeah,
time,
in that year, one of those years.
what's so funny about Jets fans that have this spite for Tom Brady is like Tom Brady would not exist if it weren't for the Jets.
True.
If it weren't for you guys
You guys
if it
did
weren't
that.
for Mo Lewis.
Yeah.
You brought this upon yourself.
I know, but let's go Brock Purdy.
Okay.
Let's go Brock Purdy.
So, Max, how are you feeling? I want your honest thoughts on how. I'm not hedging, by the way. Well, I'm not cashing out. I was never going to cash out. I might do a little
That's
small
fine.
hedge because
No,
that
no,
would
no,
be
no.
stupid not to.
I have no problem with a hedge.
But it's going to still be like my predominant rooting interest is the Eagles.
I get that, and I am also happy that we're going first
Yes.
because,
Watching a game and getting ready for it, yeah.
and also for your sake, because if the Bengals lost the first one, and then
I'd be in panic mode.
it would be panic.
I would
mode,
be.
and then
Hank's smiling, that little troll smile. He's so happy. Hank has a lot of eggs in this basket as a troll because his season couldn't have gone worse.
I'm not a troll.
His team, his second team.
Can we please isolate that sound clip? Right there?
Yeah, not a
I
troll.
mean, he couldn't even say that.
He's
without
yeah,
lying.
right. He's laughing.
It's actually rare that anybody who is not a troll would ever say those words in the way that you just.
Well, you guys just are
it's actually great.
creating false narratives left and right.
No, Hank is the epitome of. I mean, I've been in this spot a million times. PFT, you've been in this spot a million times. When everything else falls apart, you shrink back down to the smallest, tiniest hater in the world, because that's really what it is. Like the Patriots season fell apart. His second favorite team, the Cowboys season, fell apart.
The Vikings.
Hungry Dog, all these things. He now is just, I need maximum pain for Big Cat and Max and the Eagles to die.
I'm not that person that you're describing. If I was that person you're describing, that situation would happen in the Super Bowl.
Oh, but wouldn't
Like,
you?
that's maximum pain.
That's not true, Hank, because you would not want to tolerate a full week around Philly people in
I
your face.
do. I'm fine with Philly people. I love Philly
You'll get
people.
beat up.
They love
You're gonna
me.
get beat
No,
up.
no,
There's gonna be an
no,
ass
no.
kicking.
Yeah, I'm going to tell our security guys to look the other way.
It's been a while since we've seen an ass kicking around these parts.
No, we'll sell a lot of t-shirts. I said this 2 weeks ago. I'm a company man. If the Eagles getting in is beneficial for everyone.
Company man.
So I'm betting on the Eagles. The Eagles are going to win this game by 3 touchdowns.
Oh, here we go.
We're getting again.
I love it.
No, fuck it. Come on.
Yes.
Come on the bandwagon.
Brock
Let's
Purdy
go.
is going to
You don't
have
want
a
that,
Joe
Max.
Flacco rookie quarterback stat line. Stop the run, score early, make him throw, win.
I do think that
It's that simple.
I do think the Eagles are going to.
Where
you're
am
going
I
to see
wrong?
a lot of let's just let Brock Purdy beat us, not let Christian McCaffrey beat us.
That has to be it. The Eagles had 70 sacks this year. 70 sacks. Brock Purdy has to go into the link and go up against a defensive line that had 70 sacks this year.
70?
70. The next best team had 15 less sacks.
Wow.
I was looking this up because we were talking about the best defensive lines, and we were talking about the Bengals had half as many sacks as the Eagles did this year.
Yeah, I know that pissed you off.
Half. Like the Niners don't know what they're going into. Debo said, he was like, "Oh yeah, I know that the Eagles, it's going to be a rowdy environment, but it's nothing like what we have in San Francisco."
What do you
I'm like,
want him
that's
to
just
say?
not true.
What do you want him to say?
I don't know, but I'm using it as bulletin board material. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take down these Niners and go to the fucking Super Bowl.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
I like that. Pump them up.
I agree. I mean, they're going to kill him. Kill him. They are.
Stop.
And I'm not trolling. That's
Max,
the thing. Like, it's not a
he's
troll.
trolling.
Hungry Dog could be
Strong.
19 to 24 plus 1,200. That's a dog, technically.
Yeah. There you go, Hank.
Yeah.
I do not think it's going to be a killing. I think it's going to
No,
be,
it's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a
good game.
really tight game. If I had to actually put my prediction hat on, I think it's going to be Eagles in the first half are going to get to a nice lead. And when I say nice, like 10-point lead maybe. And then it's going to be hold on to your butts. The 49ers run game starts to work. They're starting to make some plays. Because we've seen it from the Eagles all year, where they come out really fast, and then they've looked like, maybe it's because of inferior opponents, but there have been times where it's like, hey, why aren't you putting up more points in this third quarter? You know? There have been those moments, Max.
100%. Best second quarter team of all time.
Yeah. I mean, especially at the first half of the season. You
Right,
guys
yeah,
were just
yeah.
lighting teams up, but then you'd kind of fade
But then
away.
the third quarter,
You take your foot off.
Sirianni loves to just pound the rock in the second half, and he's not big on like pedal to the metal, like let's blow him
Somebody
out
needs to
in the
give
second half.
someone needs to give Nick Sirianni a pump up speech at halftime, like he does before the game to the teams.
Rocky.
He needs
Sly
a guy
Stallone.
that just plays Rocky for him.
Yeah.
Just the scenes of Sly running around like jogging in his gray sweatsuit. That's Sirianni needs to do something to get himself excited for the second halves, because I think he burns out all his energy in the first half. I think he's too emotional in first halves.
Agreed.
No, I like the emotion.
In the first half, I'm saying match it in
Yeah,
the second
yeah,
half.
no, agreed.
Maintain
I mean,
that level of excellence.
If it's a shootout, we're gonna win. There's no way Brock Purdy's gonna be able to keep up in a shootout.
No way.
Sucks.
The only way I see us losing is if the Niners can make the game ugly, and if we make the game ugly,
You
then
visualize losing?
I'm not talking to you.
I just how can you even think about losing?
Actually, no, this
I'm
is
playing
good.
all the scenarios.
Max, I've
inside
been
of my
there.
head.
No, this is good. We need to confront our fears and to overcome them. So
Correct.
Yeah. So Max, just walk me through, what does a loss look like?
I don't like Hank just looking at me.
Don't worry
right
about
now.
Hank. Hank, stop
See,
looking
this is
at
what I'm
us.
saying. It's like, what do you want me to do?
Cut
I can't
Hank's
look.
mic
I
off.
can't look now. I can't speak. I can't look.
Hank, just close,
Can I
close your
listen?
eyes.
Should I take my headphones off?
Yeah, face the corner.
No, a situation where I see the Eagles losing is that the Niners control the clock and control the ground, and we lose like 18-12, like
Whoa,
a weird,
boomer score.
Wow.
a gross
Swami.
field goal number.
Shout out British Army.
Like just
Yeah.
destroy the clock, and that's what scares me. But if we can get points up early, I don't think there's any way Brock Purdy can hold up.
Okay. Yeah, make him throw. Make him throw. He has been good, though.
Did
I'm
you-
a believer in Brock. That's what's
He's
killing
been fine.
me.
Max,
I'm a believer in Brock.
I'm just curious about the sack stat that you brought up. If you took out the games against the Washington football team, the Commanders, I feel like that brings it down at least 20, right? Did you sack Carson Wentz 10 times?
I don't have those numbers.
It was disgusting. It's disgusting what you did to my boy. Look what you did to my boy.
I have some of those numbers, and I don't want to say them. The Eagles have 70 sacks this season. 23 of them came in 3 games.
Those are good games.
Well-
What are we penalizing good games?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with Max on that one. Like, that's a hell of a 3-game stretch.
It is. It is. But still, that does make me a little nervous that it was.
Where, I guess if we're going to visualize losses, which I wouldn't do if I was in your situation, but you brought it up, where would this rank in terms of like all-time losses in your career as a Philly sports fan if they don't win?
Actually, you know what? Ask that question again because we have our wonderful sponsor Roback back.
Ooh,
and we
love
didn't ask a
Roback.
Roback question for Julian Edelman. So
Wearing
the
it right
Roback
now.
question, use code TAKE. I'm wearing the joggers right now. 20% off your first purchase. Roback, RHOBACK.com. Promo code TAKE. Roback is back for another year, and we love them so much. Performance joggers. I'm wearing them right now. Jake's got the hoodie.
The T-shirts are great to work out in. I have a dedicated shelf to just Roback sweatshirts.
It's the best. Roback is the best. Shout out Sam Hubbard's cousin. We'll get to that game in a minute, but Roback, RHOBACK.com, promo code TAKE. This is one of those sponsors. We love wearing these clothes, so you know it's real. I'm literally wearing the joggers right now. I didn't even know they were back.
Jake's wearing the hoodie right now.
Want me to,
Yeah.
want me to
My favorite.
re-ask it?
Yeah. So the Roback question, use promo code TAKE for 20% off your first purchase. Hank, will you ask the Roback question?
Sure, Max. You've been a Philly fan for a long time. You've experienced a lot of losses, a lot of choke jobs, a lot of playoff, under expectations. Where would this rank all time for you in your long list of playoff losses as a fan?
As far as expectations and what you see going forward, I would probably put this as the second worst loss.
Behind the confetti?
No.
The no-hitter in the World Series.
No. I knew you were going to say confetti. I don't like that you were interrupting me, but
The MLS, the end of that game.
no, the Kawhi game 7-3 was just,
I forgot about
just
that.
because that
forgot.
was Jimmy
Yeah,
Butler.
That was a bad one.
That was Jimmy Butler's last game, and since he left, it's kind of. Although the Sixers are back, that's a different question. But it would be
That
number
wasn't
2.
a question.
No, no, that's a different
Statement,
That's
yeah.
a different statement. That's
Yeah.
a different conversation. But yeah, that Kawhi shot will. I'll see that ball bouncing 10 times for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Okay, good question, Hank. The Roback question. Okay, so any other thoughts on this game? It is going to be loud. It's going to be crazy. I still also, and I like him because he is a friend of the show and he wears the sweatshirt. So I'm hoping that he doesn't have this happen. But Kyle Shanahan has had a few moments in the playoffs that have his brain is froze.
Yeah, well, as long as they don't get up to a big lead.
Right.
If they get to a big lead, then he will blow the big lead.
Smash the Eagles' live line.
So, yeah, but if it's an 18-12 type score,
Yeah.
then I could see him holding on to
I
that
do
one.
think
just
he's-
randomly pick those numbers out.
As good of a coach as Nick Sirianni is in terms of just like game plan, Kyle Shanahan is at the top of the list. Mm-hmm. Like he's probably the number one offensive guy. Has he taken that mantle from Sean McVay?
I think so,
I think so too.
because he owns Sean McVay.
Well, what about Matt Patricia?
He's pretty good. I mean, from a rugby standpoint, the work that he's done in the field of laterals is fantastic. But no, Kyle Shanahan, I think definitely he's the best. If you were to pick one coach, if every coach went into a big pool and you got to redraft coaches, first overall pick, I think you take Kyle Shanahan.
I probably maybe still Belichick.
I don't know. I think
He brought back Bill O'Brien.
But I'm saying right now.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about in terms of the body of work. Has anybody ever done that? Drafted coaches?
Ooh, I like it. By the way,
That's a
you
good
want,
2 hours of discussion in off season.
let's do that. Put a reminder in. Let's draft coaches.
When?
July 24th.
That's perfect.
Yep.
July 24th.
July 24th. Is that a?
It's a Monday.
Yeah,
yeah.
July
Third?
25th. July 25th.
25th?
July 25th. We'll do it for a Wednesday's show. We'll draft all the NFL head coaches.
I like that.
This has nothing to do with NFL head coaches, but I did see this stat today. I have to share it. So Bill O'Brien back with the Patriots. Congratulations, Hank. This now is the 5th straight season that Nick Saban lost his offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. That's fucking insane.
It is. It's crazy, and it's a perfect place for any disgraced college coach or just any disgraced person to
Anyone
go
needs
just
to work.
just
Yeah.
hang out with Nick Saban for a couple months, and then all of a sudden, boom, top of the list again.
Yeah.
Little teaser for what's coming up, but Jules had me fired up. His take really got me going.
Yeah.
Billy O is a great coach.
Yeah.
We forget about it because Billy O, the general manager, gets a lot of shit, and rightfully so. This actually, Hank, started raining on your parade. This probably would nix any talk of Hopkins going.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's
Yeah.
all right.
That's okay.
I don't think that was ever going to happen.
Well, we made that Photoshop for you.
Yeah, but they don't get those big guys.
Yeah.
Except for Randy Moss, but
Okay, so I'm taking the Eagles, but obviously I'm taking the Eagles. I already have the Eagles, but I think it's going to be an agonizing game. I think it's going to be a very tight, back and forth, low scoring. I don't like betting unders, but if I had to, I probably would, but I'm not. I had to.
I think that future is going to be doubled by halftime.
Shut up!
I could definitely
You are
see this
such
being a
a
game
troll.
where it's just straight up anxiety all around. If you have a dog in this fight, you're not comfortable watching this game.
Exactly.
People aren't going to enjoy watching this football game because it's just going to be dancing on the edge of a knife the entire time. First team to really fuck up badly is going to lose this game.
And you know what I think this game is going to have? And now we're just doing very minute predictions that will not be true. Like, after we said all this, Hank's probably going to be right. One team's going to win by three touchdowns. But I feel like this is one of those games that the team that has the ball with like 6 minutes left is going to feel comfortable being like, we got this. And there'll be one more switch where it's like, uh-oh. You know, like there'll be one team that will comfortably be like, all right, we get the ball back, we're up, we just drain the clock, we're good, and then that doesn't happen, and it's like, whoa, get back to holding on to the seat of your pants.
You want to get into some minute shit?
Yeah.
I've got a premonition. I visualized this. There's going to be a fourth down in the first half, a 4th and 1. One of the coaches is going to go for it. 4th and 1 early on in the game, feels like it's the right choice. If they don't get it, they're going to lose the game.
Oh.
Because 4th downs in the second quarter count exactly the same as 4th downs in the fourth quarter that don't get converted. Just file that one away. Early 4th down conversion gets
like
stopped. The team that gets stopped, they're losing this game.
I like it. Okay. AFC Championship game. Now, we're going to talk to Jules about all these games, or both these games. And we did get one thing wrong talking to him because we talked on Wednesday with him, and we were discussing Patrick Mahomes' ankle sprain, and we were saying he's probably not going to practice all week. He is practicing, which shocked me to see him out there.
Are we sure?
You think it's body double?
Body double. There's a bit of that going around.
Only reason I don't think it's a body double, did you see him walk off at the press conference?
Was he limping?
No limp,
no limp.
no
Yeah.
boot.
That's
Right.
what I'm saying. It's a body double. I think that was Jackson. I think that was Jackson wearing one of those Mission Impossible masks that Tom Cruise wears in the movies.
I also, Andy Reid said that Patrick Mahomes had this same injury in 2019, week 1. He went and played the next week. I think he had like 400 yards. And Andy Reid said that it's better than it was then. So that's scary if you're a Bengals fan, because I did not expect to see him practicing.
No, in fact, I was going to say, like, I would rather have my quarterback have 2 sprained ankles than just one.
Yeah.
Like, remember when Carson Wentz had that on the Colts?
The double sprain.
At least your body is reacting the same way on both sides. With one sprained ankle, you might forget and try to push off on it. But I think what we failed to account for is the fact that Patrick Mahomes, he's the built different guy.
Yeah.
He might just be built different.
Yeah, and I've said it all week. I've put the note that Chris Jones is going to be a problem. I'm going to take the Bengals, but this is not like going. If you ask the Bengals fan on Monday morning, how are you feeling? Because we were right off Patrick Mahomes, or Sunday morning, or Sunday after the Bills game, right? So Patrick Mahomes just got injured 24 hours ago. They'd be pretty confident. I think seeing him practicing and knowing the type of guy he is, I think he's going to ball out. And it's going to just be a true old-fashioned who's the better quarterback, and we get to just say whoever wins the game is the better quarterback.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what this is a narrative game.
Yeah.
Back to a pick'em.
This is
It's been
for
shifting like crazy.
Yeah.
This is for at least the next year, probably more than 1 year of sports talk radio is going to be predicated on which team wins this game, and we're going to assign all the blame or all the glory to the quarterback of
Right.
that team. So
Right.
those are the rules.
Those are the rules.
You signed up for this
nothing we
listening
can
to
do.
a sports podcast. One of these guys is going to be elite. The other guy is going to be a choke artist that can't win the big one.
I was a little disappointed. I obviously want to see Patrick Mahomes healthy, but I wish there was a little more intrigue. Because seeing him do stretches and practicing is like, oh, he's good. Like,
Yeah.
he's fine.
He would
He's
be
fine.
He would be quite literally built different if he's able to just go out there and play like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if he
on
runs,
that
maybe
ankle.
we take the rushing over for him.
I think we might.
I think we should.
If you actually believe Patrick Mahomes got that dog in him,
What?
which I do.
Was he a full participant in practice? No way, right? I just saw the clip of him doing like some hamstring stretches. Yeah, and he looks completely fine.
Full
Participant. He's going to be fine. This is going to be an awesome game, a shootout. It's going to be I'm happy that he's fine because I want to see. Look, he's jogging. He doesn't look like he has a limp at all.
He didn't wear a walking boot.
How did this guy do this?
I actually think if this injury had happened to Big Ben, he would have told him cut it off.
Yeah.
Just cut it off, Doc. I'll play. I'll go out there. Give me a stump.
He would have come out of the tunnel with in a wheelchair.
I think
and then been like, no, I got there would have been a dramatic coin flip. He's in a wheelchair. Everyone's like, no, Ben, don't walk, and he's like, I can do this.
he would have hired fake doctors, like actors, to play doctors next to him, trying to grab him by the arms.
Yeah.
And he would just break out of their grip and run out onto the field. But Mahomes, he's not wearing a walking boot. He's practicing full go.
I think he's gonna be fine. I think we got to go rushing prop over.
I'm looking at his rushing prop right now.
So right now, the Barstool Sportsbook doesn't have one posted. I assume they're gonna wait to see what the injury is as it gets closer.
Okay.
Just blindly take the over.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think he's gonna be fine.
This is also like Eli Apple has just continued to talk more and more shit as the week has progressed.
Yeah, he did. You thought he was gonna cool down? No, he ramped up.
This is his Super Bowl. Is days on which he's not actually playing a Super Bowl game.
Yes,
that's when he feels like he's actually on the playing field. Now they're calling it Burrowhead. They're calling Arrowhead Burrowhead, which it feels like bulletin board material.
Well, Patrick Mahomes is 9-3 straight up in the playoffs. He's been to 5 straight AFC Championship games. The only quarterbacks he's lost to in the playoffs is Brady and Burrow. Mm-hmm. So, and it would be 2-2 if Burrow beats him again this time.
Well, one of those guys isn't even that good if Brock Purdy wins a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true.
So then
he's number one quarterback.
Yeah, in that case, then it's like, he lost to Brock Purdy basically.
Yes.
So I like the Bengals, but with the caveat that I'm not believing that Patrick Mahomes is as healthy as they're telling us. I think there's shenanigans afoot.
All right, I'm going the opposite. I like the Bengals. I think Patrick Mahomes is 110% healthy.
I think there's shenanigans. I think you're getting fooled.
He never was injured.
You're getting fooled by somebody.
I just wanted to get Chad Henne his moment.
Doing a fake injury in a game would be next level.
Yeah.
I could see Belichick pulling that one out.
Yeah, we've been doing the fake hamstring off the gritty.
Yep. This is Andy Reid off a mini bye.
Yeah.
Because he played on Saturday,
That's
right?
true.
So Reid loves his rest.
Yeah, he does. So he's got a little extra rest. I'm very excited for this game. Do we want to do so? We almost hit our 4 to score last week. We didn't boost it. We're going to do it this week. We're just going to tweet it out for the people. I have one that I think you guys are going to be like, no, please don't. But I'm going to say it anyway. I think Kadarius Toney's going to score in this game.
Okay.
You like it?
I don't hate that because Reid's going to break out some weird trick play that we haven't seen before.
And right. It's going to be like Kadarius Toney. The reason why we brought you here is you're a difference maker.
Yeah.
Go do it. Go make a difference.
He's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go make a difference.
Okay. I like that. So I was going to say, I got kind of a weird one for the 49ers.
This bet's not hitting, but I love it.
I like Juice. I like Juszczyk to score.
Oh, no.
I like them getting him involved in the red zone.
Can we just bet him separate?
Yeah, I'll just bet him separate.
Yeah, because that how many touchdowns does he have this year?
Not many.
Yeah.
But again, this is like Kyle Shanahan. These are the moments when really, when the offensive gurus get their plays out because they know that everyone's going to see them and talk about them.
You know what? Let's
they
put
save
it
up
in.
the good. No, it's fine. I'll go Christian McCaffrey. That's fine.
No, let's put it in, and everyone just
anyone that wants to be a real rider will hit me on the side and take my juice boost.
No, we're gonna put it in, and we're gonna just say, hey, listen, gamble responsibly. Maybe put $5 on this one because it's gonna be a long shot. What do you got, Hank?
I think in short goal situations with a good defense, a lot of scrambling. Give me Jalen Hurts.
Okay. Oh man, Kyle Juszczyk's 13-1 to score.
There you go. You need a guy to boost it up. We're taking all these square picks.
What's the last one, Billy?
Hayden Hurst.
Hayden Hurst. Okay,
I like it.
This is
So
going
this is
to
gonna be our put $5 on this parlay, and
responsibly.
yeah, responsibly. Don't get crazy because this is not going to hit. But if it did, that would be pretty cool. All right, so $5 on this parlay would win you $2,695.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Thank us later.
I
Or
mean,
don't.
this would make. Now I'm putting in other numbers, but I shouldn't do that.
I do that all the time. I just fantasize like, what if
Well,
I just put 200 on it?
if I put $2,000 on it, I win $1 million. But yeah,
Can you imagine?
No.
You know what I'm going to do
Yeah.
again this weekend? I'm going to parlay both games to be tied at halftime.
I love it. And if you,
That's
by the
like
way,
22,000 to 1.
so we'll tweet out what we are for to score. If you do have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. This is a long shot, so this is put $1 on it. Put $1 on it to win a little extra money, and we'll also maybe do a more realistic one too.
Yeah.
Where I'll take Kadarius Toney out, you take Juszczyk out. We'll do our best effort. We'll give you two options.
Okay, my substitute for Juice is going to be Christian McCaffrey.
Okay, my substitute for Kadarius Toney will be. I think it's gonna be a big AJ Brown game.
Okay.
He's got a little. There's been a little talk, a little diva talk.
He's got, dude, a bad attitude in the locker room.
He's got. I just walked by the TV today, and I think it was the first things first. Is that the name of the show?
Which one?
The Nick Wright show.
Yes. Yeah,
First things first. And it just said AJ Brown diva ? And I was
like
like,
it.
well, this is a storyline.
They posted a video. Excuse me, Max. They posted a video from the locker room after the game, and everyone was dapping each other up, and he had bad attitude, and he was getting cooked in the comments. Eagles fans were like, "This is
Not me.
Yeah, he had a bad game, and he has got to have a better attitude." Yada yada yada. It was pretty shocking to see.
Sounds troubling.
Best receivers of all times have always had a little bit of diva in them.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Jerry Rice.
Terrell Owens.
Steve Largent?
Best Eagles receiver of all
didn't win a
time.
Super
You just went over my point. Yeah, okay. Well, listen, I think he's gonna have a big game, so that the diva question mark will be answered. Not because he has a big game.
He's a competitor.
Yeah. Okay. Other things. Frank Reich has a job.
Congratulations, Frank. I don't hate the hire.
With who?
The
Panthers.
Oh,
Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
So
was the first quarterback to ever start a Panthers game.
first quarterback to ever throw a touchdown.
Wild. Now he's
for
the
the
head coach.
Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, you love that, don't you?
And I don't think it's bad hire. I do think Steve Wilkes kind of got hosed on this because Steve Wilkes has already proved he's a good coach of the Carolina Panthers. We
Yes.
saw it. Like, he took a dog shit team that was playing really poorly with zero urgency, and as an interim coach, he already proved what he can do. The other shocking thing about this, if I were to tell you, everybody in this room is on their phones right now. What's going on?
I was looking up. I was looking up how much we could.
It was just
juice
wild.
this touchdown
It was
score.
wild. I just looked around and everybody was
Well,
like,
I'm sorry, but
I
if
was-
we added Samaje Perine,
I was
for $2,000,
parlaying.
I'd win $3.5 million.
"That's pretty good."
I was parlaying all the gingers on the Bengals score.
Anyways, this is fucking crazy though. Did you know that Frank Reich is the same age as Jim Irsay?
Whoa,
Yeah, that's wild.
Jim Irsay should not be that young.
No, and Frank Reich, I didn't think he was 63.
Yeah, that is older than I thought.
Our guy John Rich told me that just as a fun fact when I was walking past him. That is blowing my mind right now. They look like different species. They don't even look like they're both humans.
It's
I see
also
Frank Reich is 61
what?
and Irsay is 63.
Oh,
Oh.
you got fake news.
Fake- well,
fake news.
they're basically the
same
same
age.
age, yeah.
Yes, they're pretty much the same age. If one of their birthdays is early and the other one's late, they're the same age.
If one had just graduated from high school and the other was still in high school, they could have a consenting relationship with each other legally.
yes, Jim Irsay and Frank Reich.
Yeah.
in the back of a Honda Accord.
But I think I think that Reich's he's a decent hire.
Eh.
I just feel like Wilkes is like he already showed that he can do the job.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say Frank Reich's a decent hire. Like, what has he done in the the Colts underperformed every year. Besides when he had Andrew Luck, I don't know, he's a QB whisperer, right?
In theory,
and they couldn't whisper their way out of any QBs. I don't know.
I did read that he does have a Charlotte connection, though. Do you know what a Charlotte connection is? It's one of the funniest connections ever. It's at Frank Reich, who
he played for the Panthers.
But besides that, in terms of growing up, he spent his first year in seminary in Charlotte. So
okay.
I didn't even know that he went to seminary school.
That'll be a question in the press conference. Yeah, I'm big on the Panthers next year, but this was an uninspiring hire, I will say. I'm not inspired. I thought David Tepper was going to do something crazy.
I think it's fine.
And then he just was like, let me just get this other guy who's safe.
I think it's fine. The Colts are one of those organizations where you can overlook a lot of things and be like, okay, maybe it's just the organization around him. But maybe it's not the coach.
I feel like they were always supposed to be the winners of the AFC South, and he never could beat the Titans, and he always, I don't know. So Frank Reich's years, he had Andrew Luck in 2018, I want to believe, 10-6. Then he went 7-9. The Philip Rivers year, he went 11-5, 9-8, 3-5. Not
bad.
Not great.
That's not bad, though.
Okay, let me put it this way. Not get a job immediately after getting fired.
Well, let's also make it clear that it's a job with the Panthers. So if you're the Panthers, is your expectation that you're hiring a guy that's going to win you a Super Bowl? I think if you're the Panthers, you would kill for a record like that.
Dream big. The other hiring was Nathaniel Hackett to Billy's Jets. Great hire. We love Nathaniel Hackett. Also, in the press conference, Robert Saleh said you got to be able to look past recency bias. You got to look past whatever you want to call Denver.
Fact.
The nicest way to put his absolute horrific time in Denver. Whatever you want to call Denver, it's like a really bad weekend in Vegas, and you come back. It's like, whatever you want to call that bachelor party, like, we've moved on.
It was out of character for Nathaniel Hackett to be that bad.
Yeah.
So we have to take the entire body and just kind of ignore the trend.
It's also just like, whatever you want to call it, what about an unmitigated disaster?
Yeah.
Can I call it that?
It's like the day after Black Monday. It's like, well, the stock market's good if you ignore where we're at right now.
Someone tweeted me that the White Star Line said, whatever you want to call the Titanic, we've moved past that.
Yep, we have.
Yeah.
100% was altitude.
Yeah.
So now he's at sea level.
Okay.
I think definitely
In
helps.
a jet? Yeah.
I think it definitely helps his decision making, and I think we're getting Aaron Rodgers.
And I would love that.
It might
That'd
be
be sick.
It might have been a bird brain situation, Billy.
Exactly.
Where he doesn't have enough oxygen going to his head.
Yeah.
So I like Nathaniel Hackett. He's a very nice guy, but it would also be very funny if they brought him in for the second year in a row as Aaron Rodgers bait, and then Aaron Rodgers didn't go there.
Yeah, because he's just like,
He might
whatever you want to call Denver, I don't want to do that in New York.
He might not even actually be friends with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
But for some reason, owners believe that he is, and so they keep hiring him to entice Aaron, and Aaron's like, ew.
Worked with Adam Gase. His 1 year with Peyton Manning or 2 years with Peyton Manning got him a couple jobs.
That's true.
So like, hey, if you have a friend who is a good quarterback, you can get some jobs.
It'd just be very funny if Aaron Rodgers just like completely ignored it again. But they would trade him, I think, out of the conference, right? They would trade him to the AFC, and then Aaron Rodgers potentially would start to fulfill the Brett Favre passage.
Yes,
where he then goes to the Vikings and then he goes to prison.
Yeah.
The most exciting thing about Aaron Rodgers, if he did come to New York, would be combating with the liberal media and maybe destroying the Jets media type thing that's been destroying quarterbacks. And
knowing Aaron Rodgers,
and you won't have to do the blog.
Yeah, right. Okay, this is your way out. I was going to say, or knowing Aaron Rodgers, he just won't answer questions, and then everyone would be more mean to him.
I just would love to hear the conversations between Zach Wilson and Aaron Rodgers in a quarterback room about, like, oh yeah, the New York media, terrible. And
I mean,
see where it goes.
This would be.
I think Aaron Rodgers hates all media.
Yeah,
I know.
It would be a stunning turnaround though, because Aaron Rodgers would actually love Zach Wilson's mom. Mm-hmm. They would hit it off big time together.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
Maybe that would teach Zach Wilson.
It would. Sometimes it has to happen to you.
When the rabbit got the gun.
You gain empathy when you experience the pain. Yeah. So I wouldn't mind Aaron Rodgers in New York. We'd be best friends. Actually, no, we'd be gone.
Yeah. Get out of here. Town's not big enough for all of us.
See ya.
Yeah.
But good luck, Billy. That's like the most that you can hope for as a Jets fan.
I mean, it can't get worse.
That's true.
Oh, that's not true.
Offensively.
That's not true either.
I think Billy might be right.
It can always get worse.
At the quarterback position.
Of course it can always get worse.
No, can't.
I think.
Yeah, it can.
I think this is as close to rock bottom as it can get.
I thought it couldn't get worse, and the Bears got Mike Glennon as their starting quarterback.
No, but when you take into account what they spent on Zach Wilson,
Right.
versus what they've gotten,
Oh, Mike Glennon got a good contract.
it might be as bad as it can be.
The other parts of the team, great. Quarterback position can't get worse.
Yeah, give Mike White the starting job. Mike White's the future. And he's a fan of this show.
I don't hate that.
And that's not why I'm saying that. Yeah, Mike White and Nathaniel Hackett, two great fans of the show. Mm-hmm. Let's go. The only other thing I had, not football related, was basketball. It is just funny that Steph Curry has been ejected 3 times in his entire career, all 3 for throwing his mouth guard.
Does he have an attitude problem? He has been lackadaisical. He's been like an NFL defensive back with that mouth guard recently, where it's just like hanging out left and right all over the place.
It's dangerous.
Why does he throw it?
I don't know. He just gets frustrated.
You got to throw something, I guess.
Yeah, mouth guard's there. He's always got it half out of his mouth.
That's probably the grossest thing to get hit with if you're a fan. If you get hit with Steph Curry's mouth guard like on your face,
Yeah.
you got to protect the fans
Sue.
in that situation.
Sue.
Oh, I would sue
Sue.
hard.
Sue.
Big time. The Seahawks are pissed off about Pete Carroll not being a finalist for Coach of the Year.
Yeah, so the finalists were Sirianni,
Dable,
and then
Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan.
So
So Kevin O'Connell kind of got screwed too.
He got screwed for sure. I thought he should have been on the list, but with Pete Carroll, I disagree. I think that Pete Carroll, you can now look back and make the argument Pete Carroll did a bad job coaching this year because they got more talented at the quarterback position this year.
Yeah.
And they failed to achieve the ultimate goals of winning playoff games.
That's true.
So I actually, in a weird, sick way, I think they got it exactly right.
And it
not
also
having him.
just shows you that Pete Carroll should have moved on from Russell Wilson sooner.
Yes. Maybe John Schneider should be GM of the year.
Yeah. It's like showing up and doing a really good job when you're not a very good worker, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, wait, why don't you just do this all the time?
Yep.
So take away his coach of the year if he has one.
He doesn't. I don't think he's ever even been a finalist.
Has he ever gotten a vote?
It's like, no, it's him and Russell Wilson together have that tied.
Okay, well, we're going to talk more ball with Jules coming up in studio. Great to catch up with him, and it's brought to you by our friends at Chevy. The playoffs are here. One team has already won it all. That team is Chevy, and its star player, the Silverado, a truck with unstoppable grit and determination, according to J.D. Power. Chevy trucks have earned more new vehicle quality awards than any other brand. That's some serious hardware. Head over to Chevy.com to learn more. Silverado, as strong and dependable as the people who drive them. For J.D. Power 2022 U.S. award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. We love the Chevy Silverado. It's the best truck in the world. We love Chevy as a sponsor. I think we got a cool video coming out for Chevy, Super Bowl week. So we truly love the Chevy Silverado. If you've been thinking about getting a truck, there's only one answer. It is the Chevy Silverado, a truck with unstoppable grit and determination, just like football guys, just like us. So check it out now. Head over to Chevy.com to learn more. Silverado, as strong and dependable as the people who drive them. For J.D. Power 2022 U.S. award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Okay, here he is, Julian Edelman. Okay, we now welcome on one of our favorite recurring guests. You can find him on Inside the NFL. He's got a podcast, Games with Names, which is taking off. Credit to us for mentoring him.
Mentors.
He is Julian Edelman. Third all-time in playoff catches.
Did Kelsey catch me?
Yeah, Kelsey got you.
Did he?
He got you by 2 now.
Oh,
Because he had like 20 catches last game.
Yeah.
14 for like 98 or
Yeah,
something.
he got you. So you're now third all-time. Also, thanks for showing up because, you've just been canceling on us, just disappeared. I think the old Belichick saying is like you start playing real football after Thanksgiving, and Edelman is now 2 years out of the league, so after Thanksgiving he just disappears.
No. I mean, I moved back to L.A. Look, I'm wearing my daughter's preschool hat. I'm a father of one.
You can't pull that
I
card.
commute
No.
back and forth to New York now. Come here on Mondays, leave Tuesdays. You guys do the show Wednesday.
We could have you on Monday or Tuesday.
It's fine. You know what? We had Kyle Long on.
Yeah.
He's been watching games with us. You ever
It's
hear
been
of
fun.
Wally Pipp? You know who Wally Pipp is?
No, who's that?
Oh, way to compete, Jules.
Yeah, way
Who's
to compete.
that?
What?
Now it's the Jimmy Garoppolo.
Some people were saying it's because you picked the Raiders to win the AFC West.
Yeah,
In our
that
preseason
one,
pod.
That one shot me.
Other people are
down.
saying it's because Tom Brady looks old.
I think he looks young.
Okay.
I think have you seen him lately?
Well, what you've missed since you've been gone, and we did miss you, is Hank went against Tom Brady.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard that.
What do you say to that? I mean, he was basically reveling in
Right.
the fact that Tom Brady looked bad
See,
on that
that's-
Monday Night Football game.
It's a team game. It's a team game. I didn't go against Tom Brady. I went against the Buccaneers.
Who's the quarterback on the Buccaneers?
It's a team game.
Who did they build that entire roster for?
Leonard Fournette.
Okay. So what do you think, Jules?
It was tough because I actually had a 6-game. What was it last week? 6-game parlay. I was 5 for 5 going into it, and I picked Brady.
Because you wouldn't go against your guy.
Yeah, it was tough.
me
But
ask you-
I agree with Hank. I mean, you are what you are during the regular season. I mean, we all had this epiphany in our head that Tom was going to come out, flag carrier. The whole team was going to follow him, and it didn't fucking work.
But would you have even felt right if you had won that parlay, knowing that you were betting against Tom Brady?
No, I bet with Tom Brady. I lost the
right. But
parlay.
if you had gone the other
Yeah.
way and bet on the Cowboys, that
you
probably
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
have
able
been
to
That's
do that.
terrible.
Yeah,
You-
you couldn't
it's
do
blood
that.
money.
You can't.
Right.
You can't.
Can't
Right.
do it. Not with
Defend
your
the
guy.
wall.
You got to defend the wall.
Right. Some people have gotten off the wall and gone to other places.
You know,
Tom Brady. One of them left the Patriots.
No, you fell off Tom's wall. You're Humpty Dumpty. No, you're
I'm
broken.
on Tom's wall forever. This is you
Hundreds
guys.
of
You guys can
pieces.
try as much as you want, but you can't take
Well,
away
you're not
20
on
years.
Tom's
You can't
wall.
take away 20
You're
years.
not on his wall forever because we saw on Monday
I
Night
can't
Football.
believe you took against
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
The Cowboys too.
It was
Bought
a
a
future.
Dak
I thought
jersey.
they were going to win the whole Super Bowl, and it just happened that they ended up playing the Bucks. But that was like
your future with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody knew that was going to happen, Hank. Everyone knew that they were going to end up playing the Bucks because they weren't going to get the 1 seed.
Right.
Yeah, I was wrong about the Cowboys. I was right about them beating
The Bucks.
the Bucks.
Yeah.
Well, I hope
Irrelevant of who their quarterback
I hope
was.
you're happy about it. Is there such a thing as flipping the switch in the playoffs? Because you're right. We were like, well, it's Tom Brady in the playoffs. Don't bet against Tom in the playoffs. He's never lost to the Cowboys.
I set a reminder to myself to not do it.
Can there be such a thing as just like a team that is mediocre going into the playoffs and being like, okay, it's playoff time. Let's turn it on.
Not really. No, and a lot of it has to do with health of the team. I remember some of the teams that I played on, like in 15 and 7 or 15 and 15 was probably the best team I played on, and we just, you know, the end of the year we lose Nate Solder, week like 11 we started 11-0, and then we lose Dion Lewis, and then I broke my foot, and then you know you go into the playoffs and you have this crazy run and you think that guys are just going to flip the switch, and it never happens like that. You are what you are. You know, and that's the honest truth with football. There, you know, and Belichick used to say, you can't just take a fucking Gatorade before practice and turn it on. Like, you ain't doing like that. He would say that shit all the time, and it's true. I mean, there's like a few guys that could probably just turn it on. Teams cannot turn it on.
So, if you are what you are, wouldn't you say Dak is what he is? And we knew exactly that too.
I mean, yeah, he threw a lot of turnovers this year. He threw a lot of picks this year, and it haunted him in the game. I mean, the moment looked a little too big for Dak. He was slow in his progressions. I mean, that first pick, that was like he hitched like 3 or 4 times before he went to a comeback. And in your quarterback clock, like when you're hitching that long, you automatically got to go to a check down. It just, and he had like a brain fart and threw it into a comeback, which you can't do that. I mean, it looked bad because that defense, Cowboys defense, played really well.
Balled out.
Really well.
Balled out. Yeah.
You know, and Brock, I mean,
Yeah. Tell us about Brock because we're Brock supporters. Hank is not.
Brock straps.
We are in on Brock Purdy, but I also, as much as I'm in on him, I also know that like I'm waiting for that shoe to drop and for him to look like a rookie, Mr. Irrelevant, because he can't win a Super Bowl this year, can he?
I'm waiting for the same thing, but I'm rolling with them. I'm rolling with them. It's tough because you look at last game. I mean, he didn't light up the box score, but he didn't make mistakes.
He tried a couple times.
Yeah, but even like that one double back where he rolled out and then he double backed and he threw it in the back of the end zone. I swear you have that same. You see that play with a lot of rookie or young quarterbacks, and it turns into an interception. He still got it out, so that's a win. Like, that's a win
That was-
play.
It was a great incompletion.
It was a great incompletion because it's in the red area. He doesn't turn the ball over. And he's been doing his job. I mean, when you have playmakers like the 49ers, you don't have to go out and be Superman. You know, and that's a lot of what Jimmy G was, you know, except he would have a couple brain farts here or there.
Yeah.
What can the receivers do? Because they've got like so many players that play different positions in San Francisco. It's like the running backs can be receivers, the receivers can be running backs. Fullbacks, their left tackle can be a fullback and a running back if they need him to. What can you do as a wide receiver if you have a rookie quarterback? Is there anything that you can do to like make his life a little bit easier, knowing that he's entering into like, you know, going under the big bright lights of the NFC Championship game? How can you like take some of that pressure off him?
I mean, everyone just has to do their job, you know, and if everyone does their job individually, as a collective unit, you're gonna execute, and it's gonna put him in the best situation to succeed. And you know, it's so crazy to me that he's going on this run, even if he does have one of the, you know, probably the top two most talented teams in the league right now, them and Philly. But there's a lot to be said to playing disciplined football. Like, sometimes when you don't make a mistake and you play a boring game, that's going to win.
Yeah.
I think the Niners can win a boring game. That's the formula in this one. Keep it boring. As Max was saying earlier this
Keep
week,
it close.
Max was like, this is the real Super Bowl, is this weekend, the NFC Championship game. Do you buy that?
No, because Joe Burrow and Cincinnati, you know, they're doing it again. They're doing it again. Like, I was off him early in the season when, you know, but then he had the appendix early in camp, didn't have a good camp, so the team started slow. But those guys, the Cincinnati Bengals, defensively, offensively, three linemen down, and Joey B and the Bengals he gets sacked one time. Teddy Karras leading the way at center, former Patriot, former Dolphin, love him, shout out to him. You know, to get a offensive line that has three backup players, you know, playing well on the road, in a snow game, in the divisional round, against the Buffalo Bills, 3-time Super Bowl champs that never won Super Bowl. Like,
That was mean.
it's not mean. I mean,
a little bit mean.
It's
That
not
was
mean. I
That
love.
was
Hey,
mean.
Damar Hamlin almost passed away,
Yeah,
Jules.
that
That's
was
unnecessary.
mean.
What you're
That
doing
was
right
really
now.
mean.
you know what? I tell you right
They're
now.
grieving.
No, it's sometimes when you're flirting with too much emotion, it takes you out of your game.
Yeah.
And it brings me back to a game like when I would get so fired up. We played Indianapolis in 2015 after the whole Deflategate, and I was like super fired up. We were in Indy, and I was throwing the ball at like the logo, pissed off. Like I didn't have a good game. Like sometimes when you're riding so emotional, it takes you out of that focus factor. And I think that was partially part of that. And not having Von Miller, they didn't have a pass rush. So like it's a tough year. It's a tough game. But you gotta win a championship to be a champion. You can't act like a champion without winning a championship.
Put that on a quote card. That's
a
great,
Dion quote card.
That's a great.
That's a good one, right?
That is a good
That's
one. The Bills, though, and I want to talk about the games that we have on Sunday, but one more thing on the Bills. What drove me crazy, and I don't know if you saw the same thing, it felt like they just never found an intermediate passing game. Like it would be boom or bust. And going back to your Patriots teams, the one thing that Brady and you and Gronk would always do is if the team, if the defense gave you 7 yards, you'd take it every time. Like even going back to the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs, like, you know, the 3rd and 9 plays that you kept on making those catches over the middle, like all those little, like, okay, give us 14 plays to go down the field. That's fine. We'll do it. We'll dice you up. It felt like they never had that.
A lot of that comes from not having a run game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the teams that I was on that succeeded and had Super Bowl runs, we always got our running game firing at the end of the year. Like LeGarrette Blount, Dion Lewis, our line would get going, sets up the play action in the cold weather. People don't want to tackle as much late in the season. Like those little things add up, and that was I feel the deciding factor of that game. I mean, look at Cincinnati Bengals. They went out and ran the ball for 172 yards with 3 backup linemen, and they won the game. And it sets up everything, and it helps with those little intermediate throws because you can hit a play action, hit someone over the middle for 15 yards, turns into a 20-yard chunk play. You know, it just kind of unraveled for the Bills. I honestly think that they need another playmaker on the outside, and they need to beef up that run game.
Signing Cole Beasley, I feel like, was a panic move. It's the right move if it was like 3 years ago, because he was the guy that was the intermediate passing game guy, and they were like, well, our run game is just basically Josh Allen taking off when he wants to,
which is scary.
Which is it's
terrifying every time I watch it.
They had the best running game, like statistically, in the NFL this year. But if you know ball, if you were watching the games, you're like, they can't run the football.
Yeah, I mean, they look like a finesse team like out there.
Yeah,
that was a finesse. What's a finesse team? A team that can't run the ball and can't stop the run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's meatball football. We love that.
We're talking about
a lot of like Twitter analysts now are like, just throw it every down. It's like, no, you got to be able to run the ball.
Got to be able to run the ball.
RG3 taught us if you run the ball more often, you tend to win those games.
Sometimes it's, what is it, quantity over quality?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to soften them up a little bit. But the thing about like the Bills being 3-time defending Super Bowl champions that haven't won anything, I feel like there's nothing that the Bills have done to kind of go out there and act like they're entitled to a Super Bowl. It's just us. We've just been talking about the
celebrated
Bills.
them.
Like the media has been like, the Bills are great, they're fun to watch.
100%.
So I don't really blame the Bills organization or anybody on that team. This is just what we do in the media. We're like, they're next, and it turns out we were wrong about the Bills being next, so now we're mad at the Bills for not living up to our expectations.
No, we're not. I'm not mad at the Bills. It's just, I got a lot of friends that are Bills fans, and like at my Inside the NFL job, my homegirl Jules,
Wait, the girl's name is Jules?
Yeah, her name's we both are Jules.
That's confusing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is very confusing when people say, "Hey, Jules," and I like turn my head and they're like looking at her, and I'm like, yeah, "Is it me or is it her?" But yeah,
damn.
But like, where was I going with this?
Have you guys ever hung out?
No, she's like married with. She's like.
Okay, I'm just asking.
No.
I'm just wondering. Like, that'd be weird to date somebody
coworkers
with your
Put it on the bonk list.
coworkers.
It'd be weird
Put it
to
on the
date
bonk
if I met a
list.
chick named PFT and then we started making out. I'd be like, wow, this is weird.
Yeah. Put it on the list. It's
What
on the
list?
bonk list.
It's just
the
a
bonk
fact.
list.
I mean,
The
yeah,
PFT went straight to like having sex, Jules.
Really?
The last thing on the list is PFT called the neck concussion thing a cock ring for your neck.
Yeah.
What is that thing?
It's a cock ring for your
yeah.
head.
PFT's a cock ring guy. We found out on Sunday.
All right, trust tree.
Trust tree.
I wore a cock ring one time.
Of course you did.
I did it one
We
time.
knew.
I did it one time.
We knew.
I mean, who hasn't?
It was obvious.
I want to see what all the buzz was about.
But back to Jules. Like I feel bad because I have a lot of Buffalo friends, and they were all kicking our teeth in as Patriots, Patriot people for this last 3 years, and I straight up told her, I go, at least when we were the older, like the big brother, like slapping our little brother when we played, because I think I may have lost to Buffalo once in my career. At least we were going out winning Super Bowls. Like, it sucks when your older brother's beating your ass, and they go out in the divisional round every year.
Yeah,
It's
there's
like,
a kid on the block who just beats your brother's ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not a cool feeling. It's like very humbling. So it hurts for us too. As the Patriots who are.
I like that spin zone. That's division pride.
It's division pride. It's division pride.
You gotta root for the division.
You got to.
Yeah.
No, but I feel bad for Buffalo, but I don't.
Yeah, it sounds like you don't because you did the 3-time Super Bowl thing.
Yeah. I
That
mean,
hurts.
they're also your big brother at the moment. So
At the moment,
now
they're
you
our
have
big
to, like,
brother.
You can't love them too much. You have to keep them in check sometimes.
Well, yeah.
Is there a part of you, like deep down, that you obviously want the Patriots to do well because you have a lot of guys that you still know on the team, but ever since you left, Brady left, it's not been great?
No, because
Maybe you were the straw that stirred the drink?
Nah, there's generations. So that you like my generation of Pats is done. There was the generation before us that had their run. Now you look at it like, hey, we want our guys to do well too. And it's terrible because I remember being in that situation in 2009, 10, 11, having to hear about, the Patriots of the past, Teddy Bruschi, Troy Brown, Richard Seymour and coach over here bringing them in team meetings and talking them up. Well, Brewski would do this. So like it would piss me off about that. So I'm just hoping that these young guys that are in this organization that's had so much success have that same feeling right now. And if they don't, they need to get out.
What did you think about the Raiders game? Because we said afterwards, like Belichick, and I'm sure he said this millions of times, that if you're not coaching it, you're allowing it. And that's, I don't know if he ever said that to you, but that is a quote of his. If you're not coaching it, you're allowing it. And having that happen in the Raiders game, we watched it live.
I was there.
Yeah, that's right.
I had a future. I had the over on 8.5 wins, and that could have been my 9th win right there.
Damn.
But I think because of the whole situation with the offense this last year, I think that Bill was probably more involved with the offense more than he usually is when you have like a Josh McDaniels or a Billy O, someone that you can say, all right, he's got the offense. Yes, I'll overlook the offense, but I can really think about the details of the actual macro of the team. I think that got taken away with his thoughts going into the offense a little, and then you lose these little dumb details that you've been preaching for years and years, and now you're not saying it as much, and now we're having brain farts and dumb plays on special teams, and it didn't look good.
That's it. I mean, that's a good answer. Like that probably is exactly what happened.
I don't know if that's exactly what happened.
Different ways, and then losing that like big picture.
You lose the big picture
because that is the sign of a Belichick coach team is like they do the small things well.
Usually, you got to do the little things right, and they turn into big things.
Did he ever tell you at the end of the game, like, "Hey, don't lateral the ball if we're tied"?
Nah, yeah, I feel bad for Jacoby on that one. But
it was a nice pass.
He was trying to make a
spiral.
Trying to make a play.
Yeah.
I don't get
it. Was not a nice pass. It wasn't even close.
It was a spiral, though.
I like the
he
first.
Could throw it.
The first offload.
He could sling that thing.
Ramondre's offload was great. And then Jacoby was like, I got this. Go deep.
Watch me.
Go deep.
And it was the Reggie Bush play.
And they were playing man defense against Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a tough one.
Yeah. I didn't realize you were there in person.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was there.
Did you talk to the team before? Were you the one who allowed it?
No, I didn't talk to the team before, but I saw them after, and they looked real bad.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Are you pumped about Billy O coming back?
Super pumped.
I've heard. So I do the other podcast with Arian Foster, and Bill O'Brien was his coach for years, and he always says like Bill O'Brien, great head coach, players coach. He gets a bad rap because at the end, Bill O'Brien, the GM, did some things that Bill O'Brien, the head coach, kind of had to deal with on the backside of it. But
I mean, we all
as
talk
a coach,
about
X's and O's. He's a great guy, right?
Dude, he brought the Houston Texans, who are like the most irrelevant organization right now since he left, to the playoffs 4 years in a row. I mean, for like any other organization, that's really cool. That's good. And then they kick him out the door, and then now look at him these last few years. It's been terrible. He's single-handedly developed Deshaun Watson. Like he made Deshaun Watson a $250 million quarterback. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a great move for the Patriots because he understands the standard. He's been in the situation of being a coach in the organization of New England Patriots, and he's also been a head coach. So now he's got a different level. He's not the same Billy O when he came from Duke, and then he's working his way up. He's got head coaching experience, and I guarantee Bill's going to use that. He's going to bounce ideas off him because he was decently successful. Yeah. As a head coach.
All right, so talking about this Sunday's games, I would assume you were injured a lot, or you played through a lot of injuries. Tough guy. Patrick Mahomes, high ankle sprain. Have you had the high ankle sprain?
Had a high ankle.
Okay, so
4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, so from everything I've read about it, understand about it, if you're an offensive lineman or a quarterback, maybe you can come back a little earlier, but like a wide receiver, a guy who has to cut, it's pretty much impossible. What is the timeline of you get the high ankle sprain? What does the next week look like? What is he going through right now that we don't realize? Because we're just idiots. We're like, oh, yeah, I sprained my ankle playing basketball. I was able to stay in the game. Like, it doesn't,
It almost feels worse that next week because that's when the swelling settles. You're not on the adrenaline of when you first did it. He probably went and shot it up in the game to try to come back and play. And watching him go out there and play the way he did with that ankle, I mean, it was impressive.
It was.
That's a dog.
Yeah.
You know, he's a bad man for that, as in a good man.
Yeah,
like,
right.
as a
I
tough
got it.
man.
But how he's not practicing this week? No chance.
I don't think he's gonna physically. I don't think he's gonna be able to practice. I mean, they're gonna try to get that swelling out the whole week. He's probably gonna be in meetings. He's gonna be out there watching it and trying to get his mental reps. But the whole week is gonna be predicated on trying to get all that swelling out and trying to get that thing as best as you can make it feel. That's a tough injury, especially with how he plays the game. Like, Patrick Mahomes is different when he has to stay in the pocket and then when he gets to do his improv stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, and he uses that ankle a lot when he double backs out. He hits like a juke move, and then he throws, and then he's planting off of it, and it's his back right, so that's his plant foot. So it's tough to like get that drop, and you're planting off of it, and then you got to let the ball out. I mean, if he goes out there and he performs well, I mean, he's like Superman.
Yeah.
How often can you get it shot up?
Well, usually they'll probably put cortisone in it for like to help with the swelling and the healing. That's what cortisone does. It'll help settle it down, and then they can local it before the game. You're only going to give the cortisone once every like 5 months because that's really terrible putting in your joints because it can eat up like the cartilage and the ligaments. So you don't like doing that, but they probably did that to settle it down. And then pregame, they'll probably give them a local of like Marcaine or lidocaine, which is like an actual numbing agent where you don't feel anything. So, you know, it's going to be a tough one because I remember when I sprained my ankle and it wasn't even a real bad high ankle, and I was out for like 4 weeks, and then I came back and I was getting like these little baby sprains, like when you come back and you cut, you're like, oh shit, you know, like you get these little nagging pains all the time. It's a tough injury, and you know, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. When they talk about he's getting in early for treatment this week, he's doing a lot of treatment at the team facility. What is that? Just coming in, like putting your foot in an ice tub early in the morning to soak your foot? There's
different ways of approaching that. I was very big with, you know, soft tissue, like the Alex Guerrero, Tom's guy. What he would do is when you have a sprain, he'd go something like totally different than what any like regular medicine person would do. He would be like rubbing your ankle and trying to get the swelling out and then hitting all the other muscles that are connected to that area, like your calf, your hammy, and all that, because your body makes a natural cast when you have like an injury. So then everything else tightens up. So if you're only working on the ankle, you know, your calf has a natural tightness that's going to happen. So then it leaves you vulnerable of hurting other things when you're getting out there. So that's what I would be doing. I'd be getting probably soft tissue on it, trying to work that swelling out, hitting all my other muscles around it, and trying to keep those things in flow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be interesting.
That's going to be. I mean, and that's ultimately, to me, that's a deciding factor for that game. Like if he was healthy, it's a completely different game.
Yeah. I mean, the other deciding factor in this game, to me, is there was a lot of talk about the Bengals' offensive line. They played great against the Bills. The Bills don't really have any special players on the defensive line. They have guys, but they don't have anyone special. So I was saying, like, all that talk leading up to the Bills game, Frank Clark and Chris Jones, like that will happen this week, where you'll see, oh, now they're going up against all-pro, Pro Bowl type guys. That's where having a backup offensive line is a difference maker.
100%. That's going to be a problem.
I actually already said it on Wednesday's show. I marked Chris Jones problem. Yeah, problem. That was it. That was my entire scouting report. Problem.
And you know, you're hoping as a Cincinnati Bengals fan that last week and that confidence and that, you know, only giving up one sack and running the ball great gives that line that's going to be playing this next week a little confidence. because it's going to be completely different when you're lining up against those guys. Those guys are monsters. I mean, Chris Jones is one of the he's elite.
He's completely like he can wreck a game just by himself.
Especially when you're in the middle of that thing with a guy like Burrow who likes to sit in that spot 7 yards behind the center like that. I mean, that's how you ruin a game.
Yeah.
Where do we stand on the Joe Burrow versus Patrick Mahomes? Because you have to have a take on it now.
Yeah.
Everyone has to. You have to pick sides. You can't say both quarterbacks are good. You can't get nuanced. You just have to. You have to give us your opinion. Who's better, Joe Burrow or Patrick Mahomes? Right
now, it's still Pat Mahomes.
But what if Burrow beats him?
Again,
then you have
was he 4-0? He'd be 4-0.
Yeah, he'd be 4-0.
Yeah.
So then it's just like
has his number.
Forget the analytics. He beat him.
He's got to win a bowl before he's better than him.
That's what we're saying. Is like Joe Burrow
got to win a bowl before you're better than
Brady
Mahomes.
without a Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes is Peyton Manning with a Super Bowl.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
So it's not even close to the right like analogy, but it is. If Joe Burrow beats him here and goes on to win a Super Bowl,
who's Josh Allen in this whole thing?
Josh Allen might be
Breeze,
Dan Marino right now.
Philip Rivers,
Breeze?
No, not Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers was very good.
He was. Listen, I'm not here to slander Philip Rivers. I think actually Patrick Mahomes is Dan Marino with a Super Bowl.
Who's Joe Flacco? Jalen Hurts? Brock Purdy? Brock Purdy probably.
Yeah.
That's that.
He's elite.
Yeah.
He is. He won a Super Bowl.
What do you think about that game? Because you are a Niners fan. You probably are going to go back to the Bay with Tom next year. Is that? I heard that report.
From who?
I just heard it.
No, you're thinking Miami.
Oh, you're going to Miami.
Yeah, you're going to Miami.
It's not Oakland?
No.
Oakland doesn't have a football team anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you a package deal with Brady now? Because you've had 2 years off. You feel good, right?
Feel good.
Yeah.
Feel good. No, I'm done, boys.
Are you really?
You can't be 2 years out of the game, coming in 37 with knee braces, taped ankles, thinking you're going to go out here and compete against these young bucks.
Yeah, but you got one game in you, right?
Come on.
I mean, I definitely got like 7-8 plays a game, but
do you have that dog in you still?
Always. It doesn't leave.
What happens if you don't give your dog a chance to exercise, run around the yard a little bit?
He gets a little fat.
Yeah. You a little chubby?
No.
Yeah, you still got the abs,
Still got
right?
some abs.
I haven't seen a thirst trap in a while.
Barrios
has completely taken your mantle.
He has.
Yeah, he's just posting.
He really has.
He's been posting hot body pics left and right.
Hot body McDotty.
He's completely stolen it from you.
Is he the new Jules? Did you pass the torch to him?
Yeah, we gotta see some playoff production before you become that.
Yep, that's a fact. Are you a little upset that Kelsey passed you?
Definitely.
Because it was you and Jerry for a while there. 1-2.
That was a cool stat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. But you gotta tip your hat and you gotta congratulate them.
Yeah.
He's a stud. Travis Kelce, man.
Oh, you want to do the Kelsey Gronk debate? Because that's the other one that's coming out.
It's different.
I know.
It's different.
It is different. But we still got to debate it.
Yeah, but Kelsey, he's such a they play the game differently. Like Gronk was like he could. I remember Gronk breaking Vanna Bosch's neck, blocking him.
Jesus,
like remember Vanna Bosch?
Yeah.
Remember how big and he was a stud on Detroit. Gronk went in and cracked him and broke his neck.
Oh my gosh!
Like, and Vanna Bosch was a huge man.
How many necks has Travis Kelce broken?
I don't know.
Right.
But he maybe at the top of a route when he breaks someone off, he could break a neck, But
this is a good stat. Whenever someone's like Kelsey or Gronk, it's like Gronk. He broke someone's neck.
He broke a.
I've been always when that debate comes up. I've always said in terms of the pure tight end position, I think it's Gronk because of his blocking. Like I think Kelsey's, the best. Maybe you want to say the best pass catching tight end of all time, but Gronk's what he did in the blocking game was. There's very few guys who can do both the way he did it.
Travis Kelce still has a few more. Dude, he still looks good. He
looks
still
great.
looks like he's got three in him, like three good ones.
Here's the real debate: which Kelce brother is better?
Ooh,
they both have one Super Bowl.
They both have one.
They both have one.
I like this. We're just doing Super Bowls. Whoever wins this one.
We're getting so dumb with it that we're assigning like center wins, center Super Bowl wins.
He's got one.
No, but I mean, I kind of like it though. Like I personally, I'm a Jason Kelce guy.
Yeah.
That Christmas song was pretty cool.
I think he's been the best player at his position unquestionably for 7, 8 years.
Alex Mack was really athletic up there at center when he was playing.
Yeah,
with
he
the
was
Niners.
very
He
good.
was very good. But Travis, I mean, I want to meet the parents because they're both studs.
Yeah, they are.
We're going to get back to Jules in a second. He's brought to you by Bolero. Bolero is the world's largest owner and operator of bowling centers, over 300 locations throughout the United States, currently located in 32 states. They're known for reinventing one of America's oldest pastimes into a new and unforgettable experience. They've got modern and beautifully designed venues, premium signature cocktails, and a creative menu. We're going to be doing our bowling challenge live from Bolero. It's going to be Tuesday, January 31st. Some people's birthdays. Check it out. We're going to be at Bolero. Jake is going to be bowling. Max is going to be bowling if his arm's better, because I know that he hurt it when he bowled a 0 the other day in practice. Maybe that was a rumor.
I did bowl a 0, but I will be back.
Okay, bowled a 0, confirmed. Shocking to do. I actually think that should be illegal. You should get arrested.
I was just working on things.
If you bowl a 0. Billy's going to be doing something. You're going to be bowling too, Billy?
Yeah.
Sick. We're going to be at Bolero. It's going to be a great time. It's the perfect spot for a night out. Whether you're celebrating a birthday, feeling competitive, or if you just want to have a good time, Bolero is the go-to destination for an unforgettable and bold experience. That's good, a bold experience. I like that. So check us out, January 31st at Bolero. Enjoy a guaranteed spot on the lanes when you reserve a lane or book an event at Bolero near you. Visit Bolero.com. That's BOWLERO.com. Using promo code BarstoolBowl for 15% off your reservation. This offer is only valid through the month of February. They're running a special just for Pardon My Take listeners and Barstool fans. Go to Bolero.com, BOWLERO.com. Use promo code BarstoolBowl, 15% off your reservation. Now, more Julian Edelman.
What would you think, Nick Sirianni? Have you paid attention to any of the things he's been doing?
I mean, what did he say? What
He's just a little corny. We have the take that it's good that he's a great coach, because you can't, if you get results, you can do whatever you want. Like it's kind of a revisionist history. If your team wins, whatever the motivation factors that are at play, you have to say they worked because your team is winning. But he does do some corny things. I'm wondering, like, as a former player, like, what you obviously played for a guy who wasn't corny, but what would you respond to a guy who's like showing them? I think he showed him 8 Mile the night before the game, last game. He's
got one shot.
Yeah, he's doing the like chains and stuff.
He would get dressed up as Ben Franklin before a game to pump up his team if he had to. He's trying very hard to embody the spirit of Philadelphia.
Yeah,
but in like very overt, kind of lame ways.
You know that I was never in that world with my head coach, but I tell you right now, with his antics and his rah-rahness and his excitement on the sideline, I think it works because how Jalen Hurts is. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you watch him, he's calm, cool, collect. So maybe whatever they're doing together, it's working. But like, yeah, I'm not in that cornball thing.
Mm-hmm. Did Belichick ever give you guys a pump up speech before a big game, or was it just the entire week? Was
he would give us like
speech?
highlight clip. He would give us like a
of the other team beating your ass.
No, he would give us like a cut up of like old situations of that same situation, or like old games of that game. Like I'm talking like back in old tape before, like not even Patriot shit. Like he would show us like New York Giants. Like, this is how you do it. Watch LT. Like he'd bring in all these clips and he'd give a breakdown, and then he'd have like a speech on like, you know, he would point guys out like, Matthew Slater, no one ever wanted you. You weren't even supposed to be drafted, mm-hmm. you know, and then he would go down the line and he said, this is why you're brought here, for this game, you know, like, and he was good.
Yeah.
He was just different with it. It wasn't like a rah-rah guy, but like he would give you like facts and teach you on something, and then you would get like, oh shit, yeah, that fires me up.
And there's no right answer. Like, I mean, look at Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll's the ultimate rah-rah
Mm-hmm.
guy. Like,
Exactly.
everyone thought, oh, Pete Carroll, you know, the way he coached at USC is not going to work in the NFL, and it clearly has worked. Like, you guys can motivate in different ways.
100%. I mean, there's different ways of doing things, you know, but I was only round one, and
Yeah.
so I don't know what that is about.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to do it. Is to single everybody out and make them buy in, make them feel involved. Like this is why people doubted you, but this is why we appreciate you, and this is what you were born to do.
Right,
Like I could see myself getting amped up.
I
for
remember
that.
he gets on, hey, Ninkovich, you were a fucking long snapper. Like, because Ninko was like, they had him as a long snapper in New Orleans. He goes, you couldn't even play the position. Like, no one wanted you. Like, that's what he would do. And he would like, oh, fuck. And Ninko would be over there, like, drawing a picture, like, getting all mad.
Have you been watching him on TV?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, you like him?
He's all right. Steals some of my takes.
Oh, he
Oh,
does?
yeah.
What's the take that you've been most proud of this year?
I don't know.
No, I mean, you had a couple that went viral.
Which one?
You did the one with Mac Jones that you were like, he's like crying too much and like bitching too much.
Yeah.
That one went a little viral.
Yeah, I mean, I still hold to that. I mean, he's a good kid, but you know, like you see people who they really are when shit's hitting the fan, and you can't do that as a quarterback. He's a young guy, and his situation that he was in, I'm not saying it was an easy situation, especially having like Matty P calling plays, but you know, everyone's watching you when you're the quarterback, and there's something to be said about that. And you can't, like, there's a standard, there's rules, and don't come at me saying, you know, oh well, Brady had like 3 Super Bowls when he fucking showed up a coach, like for one, you know, like the first time, or not showed up a coach, but when he got in an argument with someone and showed emotion, like you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you're still trying to learn who you are, and then you know, other guys are watching that. And then if they think that's okay, then it's going to, like, the starting quarterback's doing it, then you're going to have, you know, the guy who's, you know, holding or the 53rd guy on the team, he's going to think it's all right. So it's just not a good look. And he learned from it. He got better as the year went on. And I'm excited to see what he does with Billy O, because, you know, they have that built-in relationship back in Alabama. And, you know, now we're going to really see.
You also had $2,500 on TCU money line.
Yeah, that one went wrong.
That's one of those ones, though.
Jeez.
Like, I'm a big believer, as someone who's been gambling for a very long time, if you're going to be wrong, be very wrong.
I was
like,
very wrong.
Like the Rams-Patriots Super Bowl, I had the over in that game.
That's
Very
not
wrong.
even in the same category.
Yeah.
Of
No, I mean,
how
I was
wrong
like,
but that was
like
wrong.
40 points off. Yeah.
The Broncos Seahawks Super Bowl.
Yep.
I had the Broncos.
I had the Broncos in that, too. I
First
hosted
snap. Remember that?
It was
Over
awesome.
the head of Peyton.
I hosted a Super Bowl party, and it was I was just in the worst mood ever. And I was just like, everyone just leave. This is terrible.
Yeah, you can't call them all, I guess.
Yeah.
Can't
yeah.
win them all.
Were you pumped when it was, 21-7 or 17-7? You're like, oh, here it comes.
I was
TCU.
like, yeah, I was a little bit. And then I think it was that college isn't my thing.
Yeah.
I went to Kent State. I don't know college ball.
Action.
I'm a pro ball guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Oh.
lost your coach to Dion.
I know.
My guy, Sean Lewis.
I know.
That's tough.
Do you do you still low-key hate Peyton Manning?
No, I like Peyton. I think he's entertaining.
He's good on TV.
I think he's great on TV.
But like when he has you
you
on the
wanna call
Manning
him?
cast, do you like dip back into your memories and you're like, I was trained to hate this person for like 10 years?
No, I mean there's banter, but like the way he is, like after I did that, you know, like immediately after he got my number, like and usually you're setting up through booking aid, you know, the booking. Hey, will you do this? Like I get a text from Peyton. And like he's just like a gentleman. You could tell he's a great leader. Like he's like, yo, I just want to say thank you for coming on. And then he returned the favor and came on to Games with Names. And the crazy thing is, he sent me like, because we told him what game we're gonna do, the 7-touchdown game. He sent me like a whole preview of what he was gonna talk about. It was literally like probably like a 500-word text. On like, all right, this is what I'm going to go over, this. He was like explaining the whole game and what happened, and on this one play to Decker, this happened, and then we hit Welker. I'm like, yo, dude, what the hell? Is this what it would have been like? It's like a Tuesday text. You get like going into a game plan. I'm like, is this what game plan would have been like with you? I mean, he gave me the whole scouting report, the defense and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like,
That's awesome, though.
but when you see those other sides of people, I have nothing but respect, and he's killing it.
Yeah.
Him and Eli. I'm an Eli guy, though. I tell him that to his face.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Eli's my favorite Manning.
Eli.
Well,
I'm
actually-
more of a Cooper
What about?
guy.
Yeah, Cooper's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm
Cooper
actually.
was the best it never was.
I'm Arch.
Yeah.
I'm a believer. I already think Arch is going to be the GOAT, the best of all time. He's going to be better than Tom Brady.
We should be Olivia, guys. Is that her name?
Yeah, Olivia doesn't get enough
Yeah, she
respect.
doesn't get enough credit.
She has half those genes that go into it. Because, look at what Archie did when he was in the NFL. Never even sniffed a Super Bowl, right? He was
You need
like
a little extra juice.
slightly above average quarterback. Olivia, that's where the talent is.
Yeah, probably. But did you see what Peyton brought his son? He was wearing a Jalen Hurts jersey or something in
Oh.
that game. I didn't know
Okay.
Peyton had a son that old. Huh?
Oh, he's wearing
Or
Josh Allen.
Was it Josh? I thought it was a Jalen Hurts. Maybe I was way off.
They went to Philadelphia, wore the Jalen Hurts, then flew out to Buffalo the next day,
Damn.
wore Josh Allen.
That's pretty fun.
That'd be so cool to have that rich dad like that.
Yeah, I know.
If
Like
you
connected rich dad when you were a kid.
You just get to go to every game and meet all the players.
I remember going to Candlestick, and I would you get like a Coke and you could get in for like $14, and this is when like Candlestick was also the Giants used to play there, and so they had these bleachers, and where we used to sit, you couldn't even see like the other side of the field. It was like these terrible seats, but you could like look into the chain link fence and like behind where all the players were. I remember seeing like one of the kids of one of the players go there, and I was just like, man, that would have been so tight if you could just. I wanted to go behind the scenes in the stadium.
And then you look back at your dad and you're like, what the fuck?
I'm like, Dad,
You fix
mechanic?
cars? Yeah. What the
Mechanic?
hell? Why couldn't you play in the league?
Dude, sucks.
I wanted to ask you. You remember that catch Kittle had last week, where he bobbled it like 3 times and then moved it out of the way of Diggs? That was Jules-esque.
Yeah.
That reminded me of your catch in the Super Bowl against the Falcons. When you watched that, were you like, "That's me, the Leonardo DiCaprio meme"?
No, I little different. I honestly don't understand how Diggs didn't blow him up.
I know.
Yeah.
And how Kittle didn't have any, like, that's why Kittle's just the ultimate dog.
That's
he has
like-
no fear. Like, most guys, like, once it pops, like, they're like, oh, shit, I'm about to get hit. Changes he was just like, I'm going for this ball. I'm getting this ball.
Kittle's a goofy, like, he's funny. He just, like, has fun, and he looks like he's having fun anytime he's playing. He's got that Gronky kind of, mentality where, like, he's kind of goofy, competes his tail off, does a lot of things that, that doesn't get noticed. You see him in the run game. You see how he blocks. You see him on the sidelines. Great teammate.
Has he ever broke a guy's neck?
Gronk has.
Gronk has.
Gronk has.
That's the ultimate trump card that you have right now. Gronk, best tight end ever,
Yes.
broke a guy's neck.
Vanna Bosch.
Yeah.
It's tough to
Vanna-
argue.
Not
against
any
it.
guy.
Yeah.
Vanna
Vanna
Bosch had a
Bosch.
neck that I remember walking by this guy because he broke my arm. Vanna Bosch broke my arm in 2009, and when we were playing him in that snow game in Tennessee, remember in October, there was a fucking snow game.
Six touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah, 6 touchdowns in the first half. I didn't have one.
You broke your arm.
Yeah, I broke my arm.
Yeah, you broke your arm.
But I couldn't believe it. That was when it was nuts.
Yeah.
We do the segment on the show with everybody. It's called the game that you remember the most that has a fun nickname that goes along with it. What is your favorite game that you've ever played in? If there's like a name that you could put to that game, what would it be?
Probably the Buffalo dildo game.
Yeah.
We were in Buffalo, and when I kid you not, I saw a pink dildo that said Brady. It was pink, right? And it had Brady's name on it. And I remember watching, and I'm a real focused guy when it comes to playing in the game. Like I'm in it. But it was the first time I like looked at it. I was watching the referees. No one wanted to pick it up, and they were like kicking it and like, what's going on? That just popped up in my head. I don't know why.
Yeah, the dildo game. That's good.
Yeah.
This goofy name.
Yeah.
Game with a name.
Yeah.
Game with a name.
All right, last question for me. Give us your picks. And don't do the Homer Niner thing. Like,
I'm
just
going
tell
with
us
the
your, no,
Niners.
but tell us
I'll give you the Niners.
you think
but
they're going to win.
I think they're going to win. Money line.
That hurts me. You see, I'm 22-1 kid.
Yeah, I like the Niners against Philadelphia. Niners defense. I mean,
Philly's offensive line's pretty damn good.
yeah, but the defensive line of the Niners. I mean, Armstead, Bosa,
Lane Johnson, Kelsey.
Lane Johnson got a little groin.
Yeah.
Little groin.
He's a gamer.
He's a gamer. He is. He's a stud.
0 pressures allowed last week.
Secondary. You got Hufanga. The linebackers for the Niners are insane. I mean, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a battle. I'm taking the Niners. I'm rolling with Brock. I'm going to roll Brock out with my cock out.
Mm-hmm.
And, I like Kyle Shanahan against Sirianni. That's really what it is. Because I think these teams are the two most talented teams in the league roster.
Yeah.
But I'm taking Kyle Shanahan over Sirianni. That's why I'm taking the Niners.
See, the question for me becomes, does Kyle Shanahan above Sirianni outweigh Jalen Hurts above Brock Purdy?
Brock Purdy and Jalen Hurts played in college, Oklahoma versus Iowa State. And Iowa State not being a big school, going into Oklahoma, throwing 5 touchdowns, 500 yards, had a chance to win on a 2-point play. I mean, now he has a roster that's going to be able to compete with that.
But won?
We're going to see.
Who won that game?
Oklahoma did.
Oh, Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying he's got some talent.
Who's got more national titles? Jalen Hurts or Brock Purdy? Yeah, okay.
But they won that game by 1 point.
1 point.
Meaning Brock covered the spread.
Yeah, you shouldn't take the spread. You should take the spread, not the money line.
I'm going money line.
And then what about the AFC Championship game?
I'm going with Bengals.
Okay.
And it has to do with the ankle of Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that's going to be a tough task. They're going to be thinking about that. The whole team's looking at how he's going to perform. Yeah, Chad Henne came in, had the 98-yard drive, which was insane to see from your backup who's been in the league for 15 years, who runs the offense completely different. But that Bengals team, they got a swagger, they got a confidence. They don't have excuses. 3 linemen out. Let's go to Buffalo and just knock their heads in. Let's go score in the first 2 drives in a snowstorm. Let's be a tough football team. You got Burrow doing the fucking spin throw before game.
That was sick.
Really cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Is that hard to do? Because it looked awesome.
It looked insane.
I
it
saw
is
some
swag
people,
how he did it at he was like, was it a gritty at the end?
Yeah.
He was like doing like a little.
I saw a clip of Justin Fields doing it this season before a Bears game, and I was like, let's wait here. Let's not.
The
do
snow,
this.
though.
Like,
I mean,
Joe
the whole.
Burrow
I mean,
on
this is a
different level
divisional game in
Yeah.
Buffalo.
No, I
Tiger
agree. That's what I'm
stripes.
saying. I'm like, let's not tweet this. Like, there's a lot of things I'll defend. Like, let's let Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has earned being this cool.
I think the coolest part about that was I don't even think that Joe knew that there was a camera on him. I think he was just doing that because he's just naturally cool.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I
Cool dude.
believe that.
Yeah.
But I'm taking the Bengals. I like Mixon. I like Pirine. I like. I mean, they have insane receivers. I think it's going to be a really good game. You can never count, the Chiefs out. But when I heard that the Cincinnati Bengals in their whole like I was talking to someone over there, and in their locker room, everyone there's like signs saying, "Have you tackled Kelsey? Or do you know where Kelsey?" Like if you're going to take Kelsey out, which I still don't understand how he had 14 catches against the Jaguars. Like I still why are they not doubling and tripling
that's
this guy?
Jaguars. The Jaguars can't cover tight ends.
They really can't.
They didn't even try, though. Like, I almost respect how they were like, you know what? There's one thing we'll admit that we suck at. That's covering tight ends. So
14 catches.
let the chips fall with him.
And he
break Jules' record.
He broke it.
Damn, that's brutal.
I think you're.
Thanks, Jags.
I think you're just bitter about Kelsey passing you. That's why you're picking the Bengals.
Nah, I think they got more. I mean, Patrick Mahomes got a high ankle, like a bad high ankle. That's not. I'm taking the Bengals.
Okay. All right.
Taking
Well,
the Bengals.
Jules, it's always great to see you.
It's always good to see you guys.
Thanks for actually showing up this time.
Hey,
Do you not remember the time that you canceled on us last minute?
Yeah, I just wrapped up games with names. I had to bring out my people, and it was a bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel terrible, but
I
you
don't
guys
think you
are
feel
pod
that
guys.
terrible.
You know what you got to do to take care of the team. I mean, sometimes you got to take old. Didn't you send him out somewhere? You got.
Yeah, Billy got to go to Kansas City.
Yeah, as what the super fan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you think that makes a difference at all? Like, if Kansas City wins a Super Bowl, the guy that robbed a bank, he gets a $200,000 future that he put in. Then he's going to be able to get out on bail.
Did he put a future in there?
Yeah, he's got to. If they win the Super Bowl, Chiefsaholic gets $200K. His bail is probably like $100K. So it's a matter of him getting out of prison. Yeah, Billy?
The funniest thing about the bank robber superfan is that he was at all the charity events with the players, so they all know him.
Yeah.
So I think
Win one for Chiefsaholic.
Travis Kelce was like, I know that guy. I didn't know I was with a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like if you had like been hanging out with Hank all these years and then found out that he was a bank robber. Which wouldn't surprise me.
Be cool.
That would be cool. That would be actually free.
So actually, crazy thing is, bank robber story. My dad's a mechanic, right? And I don't even know if I should be telling this story, but we always had this like cool mechanic, this guy James, and he was working for my dad for like 6-7 years. And all of a sudden, my dad comes home and he says, "Yeah, James got arrested." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "He robbed a bank 10 years ago, and his girlfriend ratted him out."
What?
And that's how he got caught.
Damn.
He robbed a bank, got away with it scot-free.
I feel like
Girl
back
got
in the day,
mad,
it was
broke
probably
up.
so easy.
Yeah.
Can't tell girls about that.
Yeah.
Robbing a bank is a guy's trip.
Yeah, that's bro code. You can't say that shit.
Yeah.
No matter what.
So,
Even when you're like, I love you so much. I robbed the bank. I trust you so much. No, you just keep the rob the bank out.
there's some things you just better left unsaid.
Yeah. Damn, chicks ruin everything. All right, Jules. Hopefully we see you sooner than later. Super Bowl week, we'll see you.
Yeah, you guys gonna be out there?
Yeah, we'll be out there.
Yeah, we'll
hang out.
I'll have to come out.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna be out there for some stuff. So.
Oh, okay, nice.
Us
Pitching
too.
product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Pitching product.
Something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Something
Nice
like
little
that.
check. What do you get paid? Like $400,000 just to go on Radio Row and talk about Skittles for 15 minutes? It's a nice
Usually like
gig.
an airline or something. but
Yeah,
you
it's a
know.
nice gig.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not bad. You
I
know.
like it. All right.
All right, guys.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Jules.
All day.
Julian Edelman is brought to you by Pardon My Cheesesteak. Pardon My Cheesesteak is ready to give America free sandwiches. We decided, let's make Sunday even more fun. If you purchase any sandwich through pardonmycheesesteak.com and use promo code 6TD at checkout, that's SIXTD at checkout, anytime between Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern and Sunday at 2:59 p.m. Eastern, you'll become eligible to redeem a free cheesesteak if there are 6 or more touchdown passes combined in the 2 football championship games on Sunday. Pardon My Cheesesteak is available now in over 400 locations nationwide. They've got new locations added every week. Go to pardonmycheesesteak.com. We want to give you guys free sandwiches. Use promo code 6TD. That's, again, the letters SIXTD at checkout. Anytime between Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, Sunday 2:59 p.m. Eastern, and you can get a free cheesesteak if we get 6 or more touchdown passes combined.
Yes.
Order on pardonmycheesesteak.com. Again, 5 p.m. Eastern Friday, 2:59 Eastern Sunday. Get your chance to win free Pardon My Cheesesteak.
That's awesome. So 6 TDs. We're rooting for 6 TDs, and we get the Pardon My Cheesesteaks for the people.
For the people.
For the people. All right. Fire Fest of the week. By the way, Monday, we actually will have a guest. So we have Eli Manning on Monday. Hank actually removed himself from the room when we interviewed him. He's like, do you guys need me here? We're like, no. He's like, good.
No, Hank got triggered.
Yeah.
Oh, you tried to silence him. You tried to cancel Eli.
You're a troll.
No, you guys are literally trolling. That's a troll gaslight like combination punch right there.
No, listen, Hank.
You took trolling, gaslighting me, put it in between 2 pieces of bread, and then serve it to me. Be
Troll
like,
light.
you
Yeah.
gaslight me, and then you call me a troll, which is whatever.
No, Hank, you're misunderstanding. When we say that you're being a troll,
You
like,
just lie. You just made
no,
things up.
Hank, listen. It's great for the show. I'm glad that you're doing it. You're really good at it, but you're trolling
That's
everybody.
again.
No, Hank,
we
you're
want you in a mirror.
you're so good at
No,
it.
this is-
I love it when you do it. It's so good for the show.
awesome.
So
Yeah.
this is all a compliment.
All right.
You
Well,
piece of shit.
my Fire Fest of the week.
You're a fucking troll.
I'm not. I am going to come
That's
clean.
what a troll would say.
Yeah. Do you have what? Hank, do we have to answer a riddle before you tell us your Fire Fest?
He's a verbal meme, the laughing face with the crying face being like, I'm not a troll.
He's trolling himself right now.
In that scenario, it would be the crying face and laughing face behind it.
True. So that that was actually a test. You know exactly what a troll would look like. Thank you.
No, but
I'm just your analogy. Just you make bad analogies. I'm the teacher grading your test, being like F. You're
Right.
dead wrong.
actually,
Troll.
in this case, it's the crying face mask over the happy face, but that's also a mask.
Yeah.
with the real crying face underneath it.
Right.
That's
Because
the
he's
level you're
hurt.
at. Yeah, you're hurt.
And then behind the other crying face is just Hank's face.
Yeah. And he's also crying
Yeah. But with a smile.
because he loves it. He loves Stroll.
Okay. Firefest. Uh-oh.
I got to come clean. I'm going to fix it today. It's been since the Arizona Bowl. I haven't had a phone charger in my house apartment.
So you've been scavenging.
What?
You've been scavenging for charges?
What are you doing at night?
So we went to Arizona Bowl, and I went home for Christmas before that. So I usually am like, don't bring your charger like that. The good iPhone cubes,
The power.
the fast ones.
Yeah, the fast one.
Had one of those. I was like, I'll bring it with me. I'll remember it. Obviously lost it. Got home from the Arizona Bowl. I had a couple of chargers that aren't iPhone chargers that I was like, I have chargers in my house. They just don't work. So I had a couple nights where I thought I plugged it in, woke up because I sleep with the fan app on, woke up, my phone was dead basically. And it was like, fuck. I do have...
This man, by the way, just sorry to interrupt. This man is literally running bars.
This is the real life. Damn, bitch, you live like this?
I have a computer.
And it's just an apartment with no
I have the
C-words in it.
cord. I have the cord. I have a fast charging iPhone cord. I have my computer, and I have a mobile charger. So I will charge my mobile charger or sometimes charge my phone and my computer. But too often and too many times lately, I have forgotten to charge my mobile charger. So when I need to charge my phone, I have to be near my computer.
How do you exist?
All right, this is why I had to come clean. Maybe it was too much. Maybe I shouldn't have admitted this.
This might be the most shocking thing.
You've been just like a homeless person, basically.
Yeah.
It's Hank, the NFL playoffs, handshake, missing chargers in January.
Phone chargers, but they're the shitty cord ones that they don't work.
Let me ask you a question. When you go to your big meetings,
Defeated by the Jaguars in the AFC
what the hell was that, BFD?
That's my watch.
It's going off.
Wait,
Siri heard the Chargers.
My watch just said it's reminding me that the Chargers did not play this week because they were narrowly defeated by the Jaguars in the AFC playoff. What the fuck?
Hard R.
You got to turn off
Those are
Siri.
some hard R's.
Hank, when you have your big meeting, your corporate retreat, where you go and you get your, helicopter and you go to your mansion and you guys all sit around and you do your Q1 earnings, will you have to come clean and be like, we might be down a little because I haven't had my phone charged for all of January?
No, I mean I've survived.
Wait, so
I've had to deal with adversity, and I was just kind of had a come to Jesus moment where I was like, you know what, you got to buy some chargers, man.
And so, what was the date that you lost your C word?
Arizona Bowl.
No, it's not. It was at my house, Hank. It's been next to my bed.
What the fuck, Billy?
Yeah, no, it's at my house. A random one just popped out of nowhere, and I just was like, whose is this? And I thought it was somebody else's.
Are you guys not living with, I have chargers in every outlet of my house.
Yeah, I got
there's one next to my couch. There's one in my kitchen.
That's gonna be me. I've realized again, kind of like you said, it's like you gotta. You're almost 30. You're corporate, Hank. You should probably have some chargers. I guess I can just walk to Billy's. Why would you hold that in? I come to your house every week.
I didn't know that was yours.
That makes sense.
It's been right next to.
It's
my
a good
bed.
one, right?
Yeah, it's a really nice one. I'm like,
oh my god.
I'm like, wow. Because I had one once.
This actually continues because now Hank actually has to go get it from him, which will take a while.
Well, he might be there tomorrow.
Yeah, on Friday.
But I don't think there's a seat in my house that you can't charge your phone in.
I'd like to just do a spin zone on this.
But it's remember when we went to play basketball and I was holding around my mobile charger and you're like, why do you have that?
Yeah, that's why.
I kind of just roll around.
Jesus.
Hank,
but the mobile charger's never charged.
Ever since Hank lost his charger, Penn stock price is up 20%.
Oh wow!
The less work that Hank's doing, the better for the company.
He's a secret to the sauce. Okay, this is shocking. I actually have a shocking one too, so don't worry. I'll help you out.
So yeah,
PFT.
Mine's not really shocking because I think I've talked about it on the show before. But I'm dealing with my hair issue, which is I've got about 2 more years of coverage before I'm noticeably thinning out back there, and it's going to be bad. It's going to be a bad image.
18 months.
So probably 18 months. So I've made the executive decision. If it doesn't improve by the summer, we're taking it off. We're going
You're
short.
going bald?
Not bald, but we're going short. We're going short.
But then wouldn't that be worse?
No.
My God.
What do you mean? No, there's no worse look in the world than a guy with long hair going bald.
But you'll just have a bald spot on your head.
No, I mean like really short. Like
right,
very,
and
very
you'll have
short.
a bald spot.
Keeping it tight.
Right, but you have a bald spot.
That's what I would go for over
Okay.
having long hair with a bald spot.
Okay. Wait, what is the plan though?
So the plan is I got my own blood injected into my head earlier today.
Okay.
So they did the plasma.
Yeah.
They shot my scalp up with that at Sperling Dermatology. Joey's people.
Okay.
They hooked me up. So now my head just hurts. The top of my head is
I would
in
imagine, yeah.
a lot of pain right now because they shot me up with 30 or 40 different shots. It wasn't that bad, but I mean it's unusual to have head pain.
Yeah.
And so now I've started the clock where it's official that if it doesn't turn around between now and let's just say when we go to Chicago, that's a nice clean date.
Yeah.
If I haven't turned it around by then, gotta come
would
home.
be crazy.
Scott
That'd
Van
be
Pelt
crazy.
taught us
Crazier than taking off the sunglasses.
you got to know when to come home. And it's just I've seen a lot of guys with long hair that are going bald. That's not going to be me.
Why don't you go like rat tail or mullet and keep the locks, but then deal with what's up here?
A bald mullet, a balding. I've never seen that one before. Now I might just at least see what the balding mullet looks like because I've never seen it in the wild before.
That'd be cool.
But it would be so disgusting that I would probably I would avoid mirrors.
No, Coach Dana's he's flirted with the bald.
He
mullet.
has.
Yeah.
He has a little bit.
He definitely has.
So we got a clock. There's an official clock on the hair right now. So
Okay.
I'm not going to be the guy that lives in denial. I'm not. It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. So right now I got a very tender head. So don't no head pats. today.
Okay. All right. My Firefest is my own doing. It's disgusting. It'll be interesting to see who's disgusted here. I think PFTU might be a little bit. I think Billy probably be like, "What's the problem?" I've been going back to the gym. Got a gym membership. Been lifting almost every day. Feel good. I have told myself I would get flip-flops for 2 weeks now, and I haven't. So I've been going in the gym shower and the steam room with no flip-flops, and I'm disgusted by myself. It is. You guys aren't disgusted?
I do that.
But do you?
I just pee on my feet.
It's so
Yeah,
gross.
bro, pee on the feet.
Big cat, just pee on your feet.
Oh, so I know it's gross when I do it. I'm fine with the shower. The steam room is I don't know. You don't. I feel weird doing it.
I go in the steam
You guys
room.
cool with it?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, fine. Then I'll
In
keep
fact,
doing it. Fuck it. I'm never getting flip flops.
So
It's probably a nice gym too. It's not like you're at Planet Fitness.
yeah, that's true. It is a nice gym. Thank you.
I was going to say it does make a difference.
No, you're
that's
right.
the truth. Like
So,
it's
I
not
mean,
like
talking. I'm about to hit a $2,000 parlay to win $35 million.
When we worked at the old office, there was a Planet Fitness that was super close by, and so I would sometimes go there during the day. I bought special sandals for that locker room.
Yeah,
It
okay.
matters what level of gym you're at.
Yeah, no, it's a
because-
nice gym, but it also is a pretty big gym, so it's very high traffic. So that's the part where I'm I don't know. It's just I know that I'm kind of tempting. It's a nice gym, but you'll walk in the showers and there'll be some hairs and weird shit.
I'm fine with it.
All right.
I do the
All
same
right.
thing. You just gotta get into a nice pissing on your feet regimen
and
because
just walk fast.
you piss on your feet and it washes everything away. And I've been doing that for 4 years now. Not wearing any sort of flip-flop shoes in the steam room. In the shower, I piss on my feet every time I'm at the gym shower.
All right, I'm in.
I have not gotten a case of athlete's foot.
All
yet.
right, it was more. I was just feeling gross. I'm the only one who doesn't have flip flops.
No, it's good. I'm glad that you said something
All right.
because you were suffering in pain.
Yeah.
And now you brought it to light, and
Yeah.
now you've got a community.
Okay.
I have for whatever reason 12
Well,
pairs
you're a
of,
gross
of
human.
spit and chick. I was just about to say I have 12 pairs of sandals on my desk.
Oh,
but
can I
I'm
have
not
some?
gonna give
Can
you
I
one.
have
Fuck
some?
you. No, go fuck yourself.
Please, can I have some? Please.
No.
Please. I'll give you a charger.
No.
I have extra chargers.
Don't care.
You don't need it. Actually, it's better for
Five
your body
pair
if
sandals?
you get
Yes.
exposed to
Thank you.
all these different funguses.
Yeah.
Because that way your body can reject it later. Hank's immune system's probably compromised through all of sandal wearing.
What's the worst foot fungus you've ever gotten?
I don't get it because I
never got
I put
one.
I've
the
had
fire
athlete's
hose on
foot.
it.
Oh, I've definitely had athlete's foot. I use Tough Actin Tinactin. Shout out John Madden. R.A.P.
I've skated by, but I've once gotten a really bad planters.
Yeah.
Planters. That's the worst.
Yeah.
My
I
feet are
just learned
great.
today what shoe bite was because I have it.
What is that?
Shoe bite's the thing with new shoes where it becomes red and you get blisters on your heels.
You have a name
yeah,
for
just a
that?
Yeah, it's called shoe bite. I googled like heel from new shoes, and it's called shoe bite. I didn't
You
realize
Googled a heel injury?
Jake, you put on a new pair of
blisters.
shoes and you went to WebMD.
And
I just
he
Googled
typed in heel injury. Oh my god.
that's happened to you
Jake.
guys, right?
Yeah,
That actually
yeah,
happened to
you
me
just-
recently.
It's just
Yeah.
walk through it.
It's
but
called.
I was like,
yeah.
I just hope these shoes, if this happens consistently, I'm just
Apparently,
gonna
you're
not
supposed to
wear
put
these
ice
shoes.
cubes. Ice cubes.
Ice cube.
Duct tape. You're supposed to put duct tape.
Jake, it's called just wearing shoes.
Heel injury.
Yeah.
What's this heel injury I have? Hank, can I please have? I'm
No.
sorry. I
No.
apologize. You're
No.
actually not a gross human.
Yeah, no.
You are not.
Thank you.
You're not.
Okay.
You don't have a charger.
I do. We're going up Billy's tomorrow, Arm Farm Friday.
What are you gonna do tonight?
What if I give you 2 balls today?
For what?
Sandals.
1 sandal per 2 ball.
One sandal per ball?
No, per 2 ball.
All right, no deal.
Hey, walk me through though. What are you gonna do when you get home tonight? Where does your phone go?
I have a mobile charger right now, but the mobile charger, the problem is chasing the mobile
Forgets to-
charge.
yeah,
So
he
like
forgets to
earlier
charge.
today, I was like doing meetings on my
You don't have a car though for a mobile charger.
No, it's a mobile charger for
Like
the
a-
outlet.
Oh, Mophie. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hank, literally, when I'm walking the dog, I'll walk you the charger tonight.
Yeah, so but like I was on my computer doing meeting stuff for like 2 hours, so it's got like 2 hours worth of charge. So I'll get home, probably able to charge my iPhone up. But like overnight,
It's nothing worse than chasing a charge.
yeah,
It's the
And
scariest thing in the world.
It's been a month.
Yeah, that's you. That's the anxiety I could never do. Like I've given this speech like like the first Saturday in the fall when you have to remind yourself that you're going to need to stay in front of the charge because you just gas it looking at scores.
And it's like when I'm on my couch when I want to watch TV and have my phone charged, I'm just like, fuck.
The
My phone's
crazy
not
thing,
charged. My mobile charger's not charged.
every corner
I'm gonna have
store
to
you
go
go
turn
to,
my computer on. But I had two.
You don't live in like Idaho.
every corner store
I
you
know,
go to,
I know,
Hank,
I know. It's
they
Firefest.
basically-
I came clean.
They
You guys are
basically ask
judging
you.
me.
They're like, "Do you want a charger with your order?"
Well, this is like
Every place you
is
go.
up there with like murdering someone living without a charger. How do you do it? All right, Billy.
Just without a cube, really.
By the time you're
Have the
listening,
charger.
by the time you were listening to this, PMTV is out. And
Yes.
my ass is in the jackpot. So please go watch PMTV. There's been a lot of work going into it. Evan's been slaving over it. Memes came out with me and shot it. How
How involved have you been in the edit?
I wrote a script and sort of been, trying to help out as much as I can possibly.
So
Billy's done a good job. Billy's done a good job.
So
I'll
this
back him up.
is so by Tuesday you have 5 days.
Yes.
And so if people watch on Wednesday, those views will not count.
Right. So you
if
need
you
to
want to
watch
watch it and you want to watch Wednesday instead of Tuesday, you can do that, but that would hurt Billy. Just want
Yes.
to get on the record for everyone out there. If you want to hurt Billy, you'd watch it Wednesday, not Tuesday. Don't do it, but if you were trying to.
If you're going to watch it, don't do a watch party. Watch it individually. Everyone go take a shit and watch it.
This is all leading to Billy
independently.
just having to pay like a Chinese troll farm to just watch it over. and
No,
over.
he's
going to get it.
minus 250.
Yeah, no, you got it.
You're gonna get it in
I'm
2
excited
days.
to watch on
But
Wednesday.
Please, I will fire myself if it doesn't
Oh
hit.
no! So really don't watch it
100K.
Wednesday.
Okay,
Five
no,
days.
all right, no, no, this is bullshit.
People
no,
don't watch
this
it
is, This is
Wednesday.
bullshit. This is
I
bullshit.
will fire
Don't believe
myself.
Billy. Don't. Billy said this yesterday on macrodosing, and then he was immediately proved wrong. So he already fired himself yesterday. This is just his new thing that he's doing, where he puts that out that he'll fire himself, but he has no intention on following.
No,
Oh,
I
man.
will fire myself.
Oh, man.
Because
I
if
wouldn't wanna
if I
see that
can't
happen.
do if I can't do like solo standing content, that means I'm not going to make it in this industry.
Great
So-
point. So Wednesday,
here-
so
So
Wednesday,
you're
don't.
on your own channel.
So if
But
all
Billy,
the people
you
who've
already
been-
fired yourself.
right. So
no, but that I didn't. I proved that I was right. on
no.
that.
All right,
so are you rehiring yourself and then firing yourself again?
No, wait, just really quick. You guys don't know, like, memes at a cheesecake factory is expensive. That's how we spent their time.
All right. So again, if you're one of those people who's wrongly so been saying fire Billy, he should be off the podcast. Don't watch on Wednesday. Watch on Thursday.
But please watch. I think it's very entertaining.
No, do watch
I think
it,
I
please.
delivered everything I said I was going to
Well, the
do.
people will be the judge of that.
I did not do meth.
So now you're talking against yourself right now.
No one asked if you did.
I did advertise. I'm just saying
that
there
you were
wasn't false
You
advertising.
literally just said I'm going to do meth, and then you followed that up with I did not do meth.
Okay,
But I delivered on everything I said I was going to say.
except for the meth part.
but yeah, please watch. Yeah,
Beg. I want you to beg.
I'm begging, please. It's very entertaining.
Okay.
I've watched it several times.
I will watch.
He's got a mouth to feed at home. His dog.
Yes,
Whitey's going to die if you do not watch this.
exactly.
Okay.
Kill Whitey.
Jake.
I got duped.
Oh, you did bad.
I
This
think
was
a lot
actually
of
one
people did.
No.
A lot of people did last night.
No.
Are you
Yes,
talking
they
about? Are you
did.
talking about the Uber Eats thing?
No.
Yeah, Jake, come on. You got to.
You know
The Today
what?
Show apparently aired a segment.
The Today Show's our standard for dupage.
They're in on it.
There's no excuses. I got duped.
And tell the whole story.
Okay, so
No, tell who told you that you got duped.
Wait, what set it up first? What'd you get duped by?
yeah,
Did
so
you see this clip?
okay. So there was a college basketball game at Duquesne in Pittsburgh, and they stopped the game mid-game, like live action, not a timeout or anything, because a guy, what looked to be delivering food, walked on the court to with McDonald's in his hand, walking towards the scorer's table. And then it came out that apparently someone at the scorer's table ordered Uber Eats. I was like, how'd this person get in? How'd they walk on the court?
So this is Jake's exact tweet. He said, I have so many. So the guy literally walks on the court and it stopped the play. Oh my God, how's the delivery guy on the court? And Jake says, I have so many questions on this. Who ordered food to a basketball game? How did the delivery person get in the arena? And how did he just walk on the court in the middle of the game? Chaos. To which Dave Portnoy, his boss, said, here's a hint, Jake. It was a bit.
Yeah.
You got duped.
I got
hard.
duped.
Now it was either like a fake viral ad that they wanted to do,
I think it was like a
or it
TikTok.
was a prank.
Yeah.
It's a classic prank.
Yeah.
My first clue was the guy was
A lot of people got duped.
My
first clue is you
clue
can't-
was it was obviously a prank.
Well, and also my first clue was you can't order Uber Eats to a singular person.
Yeah,
You
Well,
to
can't.
a chair.
Yeah, like come to the arena. I'm sitting front row.
all right. And the internet was going crazy. There's a lot of people in my boat, but I'll be the leader of that boat who got duped.
Also, there were just a lot of people that were taking videos of him at the time.
Yeah, student section.
It was
I think
a tough dupage. It was a tough dupage.
There's
It was
just
very
no
tough.
stepping around it. But unlike other sports business reporters, I will admit when I get
Facts.
duped.
A good rule of
Facts.
thumb is
Yeah.
anytime something happens at any point, there's a brand that's getting off on it. So
Yeah.
it hit all the sweet spots.
Yeah, so that's tough. Also, I'm calling
And your ankles.
Yeah, my ankles. I'm calling a college basketball game
Or
this
your
Sunday.
heels, sorry.
Oh hell yes.
Rick Pitino, Iona. I'll be at Iona Sunday
Don't
at
make
1.
any jokes.
I will not make any jokes. You don't have to worry.
TikTok. He's a
make
TikTok
one.
prank guy too.
Sunday at 1, so no conflict with football.
He's more of a Vine guy.
ESPN 3 at 1, and then football at 3.
Okay.
They're playing Quinnipiac, so your system.
Yeah, I bet the over
Yeah.
for the first 15
So
seconds.
Have you gotten a chance to talk to Rick?
I have not yet. No, I got to reach out. Last year when I did their game, they gave me the assistant, so that might be the case again.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
But if they do give me him,
Tell him
hey,
to say what's up.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Great show, everyone. Hank, lottery ball numbers. Have you ever gotten this?
No, I have not.
For real?
For real.
69.
Numbers.
Come on.
All right, 69.
69.
No, you got it.
You,
You got
already,
first.
you
You got
already
first.
said lottery ball numbers.
No,
yeah,
69.
but numbers was. But he still beat you when I
18.
said numbers.
96.
20.
17.
6.
6.
Just 6.
Remember, 97's been 2 of the last 3 shows.
If 69 hits on me.
Dan?
You want to go 97? Can change it right now. $76.
1 out of 2.
Sixers are back.
1 out of 2.
1 out of 2. That's what we're going with now.
Love you guys.
War mode might be back. Stay tuned.
Love you guys.
Talking away, I don't know what to say, I'll say it anyway. Today is another day to find you shine away. Oh, I'll be coming for your love, okay. Oh, I'll be coming for your love, okay. Oh, I'll be coming for your love, okay. Take on me, on me. Take me on, take on me. I'll be gone. say I want to send it, but our feet don't let it wait. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me. It's so better to be safe than sorry. It's so better to be safe than sorry. It's so better to be safe than sorry. Take on me.